Peace and blessings to the fam. Peace and blessings to the fam. Decided to do a quick live tonight. Doing a little live Q&A. It's a little spontaneous. So I'll hold out to see if a few more people join on in. And then we'll get started. Just want to bring y'all some quick updates. Some of the things that's been going on lately, what's coming up, and address some questions that have been posed by comments and, I should say by way of comments from some of the subscribers and visitors to the channel. As you come in the building, just let me know that you can hear me. Put a little fire emoji in the chat. Y'all know how we do. And again, I do apologize. Normally, I like to give notice before I do these things, but tonight was just one of those nights, man, where I had some time on my hands. So I figured I would go ahead and jump in, man, and say hello to the people. It's been quite a while. Talk to me. Who's in the building? Y'all let me know who's in the building. Who's in the building? Drop it like it's hot. It's been a beautiful, been a beautiful day today. Just enjoying this summertime weather and all of that. Lord knows up in this area that it don't last long. So we try to take advantage of it every chance we get. So we've been spending a lot of time outdoors. So I haven't been doing a whole lot of these lives. In fact, the last live I did was back in May. Let's see, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me at all? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Holla back. Am I coming through? Can I be heard? Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. What's the word? What's the word?
I think I'm gonna start calling this Imperial Confessions. Can't make this stuff up yet. Fat doing crocodile rolls. Right? Fucking Tata looking like a fucking greyhound. Just will not stop. Just will not stop. Just will not stop. Like, you can't feed that bitch enough, man. Literally gonna have to double her feed, man. Feed her twice a day or some shit. Like, she needs to eat what Solo's eating. Speaking of Solo, he's another one who don't want to stop working. And mind you, I was just out here working them, yo. And this is their second day in a row. They ain't had two back-to-back days of work in a long time. I ain't do that to them, man, because it been hot out. But look, battery's about to die too. Y'all gotta know these GoPros ain't shit on the juice. But he's sitting there stuck on that vine up there. You know what I mean? He's stuck on the vine. He does this all day. This is what he do. This is what he do. So he sits there and jumps at the vine all day. She sits there and runs the chain all day. You know what I mean? And this one here, you know, she's just doing crocodile rolls with her time. You know what I mean? She's doing alligator rolls and shit. You know?
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
The bitch thinks she's slick, but that's the way she actually stays cool while working. You know what I mean? Like literally, she cools off by rolling over around in the dirt and all that, and then you know what I mean? Only shit is she gets all caught in a motherfucking chain, and then she gotta let the rope go to do it all over again. Like this is the American Pit Bull Terrier, right? And while I won't claim that this dog is an American Pit Bull Terrier or pure American Pit Bull Terrier, he definitely has American Pit Bull Terrier tendencies. Definitely has that tenacity, that work ethic. Like, you know, I swear if he wasn't 100 pounds, boy, he'd be damn near perfect. But I say all of that to say, I'm probably gonna be taking this boy off the market, y'all. He's gonna probably be sticking around. He's gonna probably be sticking around. I'm gonna take him off the chain once or twice to see how he act.
Salute, Hunt Down. Can you hear me, bro? Appreciate you being in the building, fam. Can you hear me?
He might prove very useful.
If you can hear me, just drop a little fire emoji in the chat. And this way I know I'm operating on all cylinders.
What's going on, Tata? Huh? What's the matter, Mama?
All right, all right. That's what I'm talking about. Good look, bro. Good look. Good look. All right, and I do apologize because normally I like to do give a little advance notice before I do a live, but I had some extra time on my hands tonight, so I just wanted to jump in, man, and holler at the folk. I think the last time I went live was back in May or something. So, I just wanted to sit back and chop it up with y'all tonight, man. Little open huh. Little open Q&A tonight. Appreciate that, Hunt Down. Definitely appreciate that, man. Matter of fact, why don't we do this tonight, man? We gonna hop on here, man, and I'm gonna put a link in the chat. And if you wanna hop on, feel free, bro.
I would put him on the vine, but all he gonna do is crush it.
Yes, sir. I'm glad you came through, fam. Definitely glad you came through.
Where I can't reach it and pull it down and put the rope up there for him. So I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'm gonna leave it just like that.
I definitely appreciate the love, fam. You want to hop on, bro? Hop on, grab that link, man. Hop in, man. Let's just chop it up, man. Let's just talk dogs, man. Talk about what you're doing over there, Hunt Down, and talk about what's going on at Imperial, and we can, just have a little dog discussion tonight, man. We can talk about the dog game, the good, the bad, the ugly. Just chop it up, man.
Flirt pole, tug of war, like that bitch is a battery. She is a battery. You don't put a battery in her back. She don't run.
Yeah, normally I like to give a little prior notice before I actually do these lives because a lot of people are looking to join the live, but I can be pretty spontaneous at times. I'm not gonna lie. I like to do things impromptu.
And good luck to the dog trying to keep up, B. Good luck to the dog trying to keep up. That's
definitely appreciate that, fam. That's much love right there. That is much love.
Junior bull to lady bull, right? And both junior bull and lady bull, if I'm not mistaken, are off frozen semen of Hollingsworth's bull, right?
I'm trying to hold out to see if a few more people are gonna join in, man. I really don't like to kind of run past the subject matter. before
It's
we got a few
all in the
people, man,
description,
joining the
y'all.
discussion,
You know what I
man.
mean? That's all there. You know what I mean?
So yeah, man. Anybody
A lot of dudes like to scream that
y'all
wife beater,
jump
Mayday
right
Day,
on in,
but
man.
I'm not really so much concerned with all of that. But you know, this is just
And as you
something
come
different.
on in,
Go ahead.
as a small
All
courtesy, go
go.
ahead, hit that
All
like
go.
button.
All
If you want
go.
to share this, man, you can certainly share it. I actually should be doing this across a couple of different platforms, but like I said,
Like I
tonight I'm
said,
just doing it
you are
impromptu,
holding
man.
all of
It's
this
been a
in here.
while, so
You know what
I
I
just
mean?
felt like sitting back, chopping it
We
up with
gotta
some
get a
dog
whole
men, man,
different
and you
whole
know,
different setup, man.
hearing a little
Get
bit
some
about
different
what's
folks
going
in here.
on in the world and
Look at Tata's
dropping a
water.
little bit about what's going on around here.
Not too bad, but it still ain't what it could be. Look at the whole water bowl. You see that bowl over there? See what I mean? You see what I mean?
All right, Hunt Down, I see you trying to get in here, bro. It
Absolutely
says you
gorgeous.
need to connect your mic and camera before I can
You
add you
already
to
know
the
my man.
stream.
Tongue hanging out of her mouth, and she won't quit. She won't quit, yo. Unreal.
Okay, there you go. There's my brother. What's the word, fam?
What's happening, man?
It's all good. It's all good, brother. What's the word?
Shoot, just cooling, just cooling. That's about it.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. I'm just sitting back tonight, man, and I did this impromptu. Normally, I like to give a little notice, but let me ask you something. Where you located, bro?
I'm in Georgia.
You in Georgia?
Yeah,
Anywhere around ATL?
I'm 100 miles south of ATL.
Woo! Okay, so
Yeah.
you pushing Florida and all that. Even well, no. What's underneath you? South Carolina?
Florida, but
Florida's
I'm
beneath you.
I'm still probably like I'm still about 3 hours from Florida though.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
So what's the latest with you, bro? What's going on with you?
Well, really, I'm waiting for this cool weather, man. I like to rent hogs with my dogs and all that stuff. I like to see them hunt something.
Exactly.
That's about it, man. That's
Exactly.
why I be watching your dogs. Your dogs got that good drive I like too.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In fact, I would even suggest maybe at some time in the future, man, we could do a collabo because I'm up in New York, right? So we ain't got no
Okay.
hogs up here.
Yeah.
We ain't got no hogs.
Yeah.
I got to settle for like coyotes, shit like that.
Yeah. Y'all got
But
them coyotes and stuff. Yeah.
I would love to see what these dogs do, man, on some hogs, bro. So maybe sometime down the line, man, either I'll
Man, it's
come down with one or send one down, man, and
Extra days.
man. We
You
can
know what I
definitely
mean?
do that though, for
You know,
real,
throw in
man.
extra days.
that's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
That's
cause
that's kind of my thing, man. That's what I love to do.
yeah,
I love to see the dogs
Fat
working,
Cat
man.
ain't even ready to give it up
it's a
yet.
big adrenaline rush, man. When them
Hold
dogs
on
get to
now.
working on a hog and stuff,
Like
man.
you
Especially when you
put
run
any
across
work
a good,
before I cut the
nice
grass.
sized boar or something like that. Yeah.
Look, look,
Oh
Mm-hmm.
look at the
yeah.
wall.
And they get the tussling. It's on and popping.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
They did all of this
Now, how
before
long
I
you
cut
been
the
running
grass.
dogs?
Man, I've been running dogs for
Wait till you
oh
see.
my goodness, man. It's really deep in
This
the dogs. I
this
probably been
thing
running
is a
them
demon.
probably like
And
since
he's a
90,
cop.
like
Put that tongue
92,
down. Put that
93.
tongue down. You
Okay.
know you don't.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
still
about
Okay.
can't
So
say
'92,
you
you've
don't.
been
93.
around a good minute then. That's what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah.
about.
Huh?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I've
Oh,
been
see?
around for a good
Go
little
ahead,
while,
Master.
man. It didn't change a lot now. It ain't like it
It's
used to
okay.
be. You know that.
Right, right, right. We can't do everything.
Yeah,
We
you know what I'm
can't
saying?
quite do everything, and
Yeah, we used to have to go to dog man yards and stuff. We didn't do
that's right.
And this
the
this this
internet. We used to go to the yards and see them face to
this
face
this
and
stuff FirePit.
talk to the dog man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's way different now.
Shoot.
In fact, that's one of the things that kind of bothers me, man. You do business with people, man, and you try to take them at their word. And a lot of times,
Exactly.
man,
Yeah, exactly.
especially in this day and age, man, it don't pan out. You understand?
Oh yeah, exactly. Everybody used to stand on their word back in the day because you always looked the man in his eye when you talked to him and did business with him. But
Exactly.
now it's all internet and ship a dog or so on. But I still try to keep it old school in that for man. I like to go to somebody's yard or you know really know what they're working with or whatever.
The new thing now is, man, dudes don't even want you to come to the yard no more. You
Oh
know
yeah,
what
I
I'm saying?
know it. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
if you asking too many questions about the dogs and the genealogy and all that, then you're a tire kicker.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know it.
But
It
once you purchase a dog from a dude, you get the dog, and then you find out, a year down the line, oh yeah, well the bitch, she had two litters, but the second litter, all the pups died. I don't know what happened.
yeah, I know it,
Motherfucker didn't
man.
tell you
Crazy.
that. You know
Shit.
what I mean? He didn't say that when you was buying the dog.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to go to yards, man, and spend the whole day at the yard, man.
Right,
Just filling the
right.
dog out. You know what I mean?
Exactly, because you really want to check that dog out, man, and see exactly what it is you getting, man.
Yeah. And the people didn't mind either. You know what I'm saying? They was open arms, man.
I know, I
Man.
know, I don't, man. Somebody swing by, man. The first thing I'm gonna do is say, "Listen, man, what you want to see?
Yeah,
What you
yeah,
looking for?
exactly.
You know what I mean? What you,
Exactly.
what you trying to
Yeah.
work with?
I know it for real. That's how I am. I'm the same way, man. Exact same way, man.
How'd you end up getting into dogs?
Man, when I was young, probably like 12 or something. Man. My uncle had a yard full of dogs, but he
Okay.
wouldn't he wouldn't let me in. You know what I mean? I'd be like, let me get a puppy. Let me get. You don't need one of these. He'd always tell me, nah, you can't handle these. So I used to just be peeping, and you know what I mean. So
Right.
as I got a little older, I got a little couple of wannabe pit bulls. You know how it go. But
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
yeah, that's about how it went. But yeah, I really got deep in it, really deep in it. Probably like I said, like 90, about 93, something like that.
And what,
Yeah.
what was your what was your first choice in terms of bloodline?
Well, down this way, Eli is the you know what is the shit, man.
Okay.
We had a guy, black guy, used to run some heavy Eli Carver dogs, Eli Junior
Nice.
Carver dog, and he had a dog called Nigga Smokey, and
Woo.
I think dog he was like a 4-time winner, man. He was just shit back, down this way, all down to Georgia, Florida, and Alabama and all that stuff. So yeah, I got my hands on some of that, and ever since then it's been on.
Now, when historically speaking, right, for educational
Yeah.
purposes only,
Mm-hmm.
and just for those who may have an ulterior motive, we talking about over 20 something years ago, right?
Yeah. Oh
We
yeah.
talking
No
over
doubt.
30 years ago. All
Yeah. No
right.
doubt.
So, um, but with that said, was the dog campaigned officially?
Oh yeah. He was officially campaign. Yeah. He was
And
one of the
and what was
one of
his
the.
campaign record?
He was a 4-time winner, if I'm mistaken. He was a champion, and
Nice.
they bred the nuts off of him too. And he throws some real good dogs, man.
That's what's up. Now,
Yeah.
now the nigga Smoky Dog when you got your stock, right? What was he bred to? More Eli Carver or
Some more Eli Carver. Some more Eli Carver. They kept that blood. Everybody who did
okay?
have that blood that he dealt with, they kept that blood pretty much bred exactly how what I'm saying, how it was how it was made. They kept bringing it back to to the Eli stuff and the Carver stuff. They kept
Okay.
breeding the same way. They didn't. I got some pedigrees in the dog right now. If you look at that dog pedigree, it's straight Carver Eli. That's all you see. Ain't nothing else in that pedigree.
Wow.
For for generations back.
And off
Hmm.
the car and off the Carver stuff, what's in there? What dogs?
Oh man, I can't even remember all the dogs in them dogs. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I can't even remember.
That's all right.
I
That's all
can't. I
right.
can't even remember.
And I'm just curious because I'm always one of them. I like to see the matchups. I like to see how they turn out. I like to see the little subtle differences in the litters and all of that, man.
Yeah, I just know he had a lot. It was bred off mostly off the Eli Junior. If you look at the top side, the bottom side, it all go back to Eli Junior. It had a
Woo!
couple of outs of the car
Wow.
of some Carver stuff, but the main stuff that drawed everybody to that stuff was that Eli Junior stuff.
Any of that Black Widow in there?
Oh yeah, yep, yeah. It has some Black Willow and plenty of that in there. Matter of fact,
I love that
yeah.
bitch,
If you
man.
go
I ain't
back,
never met
yeah,
her and I fell in love with her.
yeah, it goes back to a lot of that Black Widow stuff, man. When I hear guys say that an Eli dog ain't game and all that shit, man, they ain't. I don't know where they've been shopping at.
Right,
Because
right.
I had a Eli dog down from that same nigga smoky stuff, and that mug was like a rat boy dog. When you put him in the corner or something,
Woo!
that's how he was, with a lot of mouth. Big bone dogs, man.
And
Real big
that's
bone
that's
dogs.
the funny thing about it because a lot of people, man, they say they differentiate between a dog that's he's a puncher. You
Hmm.
understand? He could punch a hole in something real nice versus a dog that can hang out for a
Yeah,
good long time. You
yeah.
understand?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Maybe when they crossed that, that's why they kept putting sneaking that little carver back in there. But I can't remember, exactly. I just remember I used to see the carver stuff. But like you said, the Black Widow and all that. But the dogs that came up close, you know, like that, they was putting that back in there to give it some style. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Yeah, to give it some style. Cause a lot of Eli dogs are like kind of straightforward, like, but these dogs had a lot of style, man. They had a lot of style.
Shout out to Gas and Go Kennels in the building. That brother be working hard. I
Oh
swear that's
yeah,
one of
no
the hardest
doubt. Yeah,
working
he
brothers in
do,
the
man.
building.
He worked. Yeah, he definitely worked hard,
That's one of the
man.
hardest working dudes in the game, man.
Man, what you talking about, man? He stay on somebody's throat, man. He keep it put on somebody's throat, man.
And that's how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
it's supposed to be, man. And
That's how.
and, and I'll be
Yep.
honest, man. A lot of what I do, man, I pick and choose, obviously what you're gonna put out here. You understand? Because
Mm-hmm.
there's only but so much you can do through this venue.
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, it had changed a lot, so that shit ain't like it used to be. So yeah, you gotta work with what you can get, man. Most definitely.
Absolutely. Gas and Go, I got another slot in here, so I'm gonna invite you to jump on in here, bro. If that's what you want to do, the link is right there on the screen for you. Come on in, fam. But it's one of them things, man, with me where I try to keep the dogs as honest as possible. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah, I know.
so if depending upon what an individual looking for and what he trying to do, he can definitely use these dogs in his program.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You gotta stay honest with him, man, cause the dog ain't gonna lie anyway. It gonna come back. It gonna come back.
About how many dogs you got on the yard now?
Mm. I got about 10 dogs on the yard right now.
Woo,
Hmm.
nice. All bred off the Eli Carver stuff.
No. We me and my brother-in-law, we used to kennel up partners and shit before he passed away, and
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, fam.
we uh we kept that Eli stuff for a good little while, but we had got so many dogs. Man, we had about 60 dogs, man. No,
Woo!
no, like we had about 60 dogs. But we had the Eli stuff, and we started, going out buying some more stuff, and we started running a lot of shorty cowboy, and
Mm.
a lot of bulls dogs and stuff, and got a couple dogs from um, Bobby Hall,
Oh,
some
really?
Bobby Hall dogs, but we didn't get them directly from Bobby Hall, but a guy who was getting them, he was getting
Okay.
them, yeah, with with that Bullis on that Eli Cross with that Maloney stuff and all that, but we started getting that, and that shit was performing real good. So we was just breeding. We was breeding at that time. We had so many dogs. So if he wasn't retired, if we wasn't done with the dog and retired the dog, we wouldn't breed the dog. You know what I mean? The dog
Okay.
wasn't just all the way proven because we had so many dogs to choose from. So we messed around like that. We messed around like that blood die out. That Eli that old smoky stuff, man. We let it die out. So right
Well, I
now I'm
mean,
just
that stuff is hard to keep up with, man. Like if I was to go searching for Eli Carver dogs right now, I wouldn't even know where to start.
I wouldn't know where to start. I had a partner I was talking to the other day was talking about that, man. I said I wish I would at least kept one, heavy bread off that stuff, man. But you know how that goes. I wish I would have kept a couple of them heavy bread off of it, but
Yeah,
at the
hindsight is
time
2020,
we
ain't it?
had yeah we had so much going on, man, and just let that stuff die out, man. We had a little breeding program at the time, so we did make the inbreeding off that damn nigga smoky stuff.
Mm.
We bred a champion dog we had. Matter of fact, we bred it back to his daughter, and the damn dog came out so fucking crazy. I mean, this fucker had no sense. I mean, absolutely no sense. But he wouldn't start up or nothing. He wouldn't start. He was just a hyper ass dog, if you know what I'm saying. Just hyper
Right,
for like
right.
no reason. And so we didn't even. We just after that failed. We didn't even because he was the only one survivor off that litter. As a matter of fact, so after that shit didn't work, we just kept pushing the gas, man. Hmm.
Santana Red Dogs in the building. Said, what's good, brother Ray? What's good, Santana? Peace and blessings, fam. Yeah, it always kind of it always kind of intrigued me, man, how some lines, man, you can inbreed those, man, and the dogs come out fine.
Hmm.
And then other lines you inbreed them, man, and it's like a crapshoot, man. You might end up with something, man, that'll rip your throat out.
Yep, I know it. That exactly. That's how that was. Cause I've been doing a lot of inbreeding lately, and those been coming out fine. They don't even act like just inbred dogs. You know what I mean? They don't even
And
act
that's
like
off the
inbred
Bobby Hall
dogs.
stuff.
This is this is off some bull. There's some bulls carve
Mm.
across.
A boy's Carver Cross. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
How's that boil stuff working out in the woods?
Fantastic. It's working
Nice.
real good, man. Hmm.
Nice. Nice.
It's working real good.
If you was to stack it
Yeah, a
up
lot of
against that Eli Carver, what would you think?
that Eli Carver stuff. They pretty much is similar. They're very similar acting dogs. They're real similar, but the bull that bull's throwing a lot of more mouth into it. A lot of more mouth. Yeah, a lot
Okay.
of more mouth, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never figured the Boyles dogs for you know heavy punches, so to speak. I always thought they was more I guess more like a you know how you get there's some dogs, some lines that you can, once you implement it, it kind of balances everything out. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So if you
Yeah.
got a dog that's heavy on the mouth or deep game, but not so much on the mouth, I always thought of boils as something that you could go to, man, and it would kind of balance all that out. Is that how you see it, or is it really mainly the mouth that is bringing to the program
Boy,
for?
this dog would never put no weight on.
Me myself, I like the boiled stuff because the mouth they got some they got the ones I have ran across they got some hell of a mouth, but also the intensity. They want to finish a dog real bad. They want to finish a hog or whatever you put them on. They're gonna be real nasty with it. Like they ain't just trying to bite it. Like they're trying to eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
Yeah, they real intense, man. Real
Yeah,
intense. And I
yeah, yeah.
and I ju-
That's
I just made an inbreeding off of 50-50 bulls carve across, and they even worse than that, man.
what?
Yeah, they just
They don't like it,
they
is it?
pure nasty dogs, man.
Telling me.
hmm
I
Boys
like
coming
that
down
though. That
coming
boils
down through
father.
that.
That's intriguing. I like that, bro.
Oh
I
yeah,
like the sound of that, man. I haven't seen
yeah.
anybody doing that either.
Put
So
it on the
that
grind,
really gets me
and all he gonna do is crush it.
kind of
I
gets
heard
me
a
in.
couple of
He gonna break
who
it,
said
break it off, and make it even shorter, to where I can't
who
reach it
that
and pull
said
it
it
down and put the rope
damn
up
trying to
there
think
for
his
him.
name
So I'm gonna leave it just
J-Bo
like that.
that be on with Pelican
I'm gonna
Bay.
leave it just like that.
They make that same cross.
Oh, really?
The Bulls banjo cross, the exact same cross I use. I don't know what strain of
These two maniacs.
Bulls they're using, but
Okay.
Don't worry about working
yeah,
Tati.
they're using that banjo cross.
Her mouth is what it is.
hmm
You know what I mean? Her mouth is what it is.
Santana Red Dog said, "Hey Ray, what made you choose the Hollingsworth
Ever
stuff
when it
over
takes
the
all
Buck
day,
stuff?"
flirt
So
mode,
That's a good question.
tug of war,
hmm
like that bitch over
I'll
there,
be honest.
she is a battery.
I've
She
always
batteries
liked the
her for
dog
batteries. She
Hollingsworth's
don't
bull.
run on batteries.
I've
That bitch
always liked
is
that
a
dog.
battery, right? You
More
want me to
so
tell you,
for
man? That's what you put in it, right there.
a foundational
Ray,
dog or something to build on top
take your
of.
setup
You
time.
understand what I'm saying?
That bitch
Um
right there, set
Now,
pace on a motherfucking dog,
to be honest, this little
good
jip
luck to the dog
was
trying to
actually
keep up.
sent to me by a dude in Houston,
Good luck to the dog trying to
and
keep up.
she's 31% Hollingsworth's bull off
That's
of breeding between
that's Junior
two
Bull
dogs off of
and
frozen semen off of
Mm.
Hollingsworth's bull. So
Junior Bull
her
Terrier
sire
male.
and her dam were both 50%
They got
Hollingsworth's
male
bull.
and lady
But when
bulls
you
on
go
that.
back
They
further
call
in
that
her pedigree,
frozen semen
you see that the
Hollingsworth
Macho Buck is in there,
right?
man. The Tance Triple A is in there.
That's what you got
So
there.
it's not just Hollingsworth's bull. She's got that whole kind of a
Yeah,
lot of what
yeah,
Chico Lopez refers to as that
yeah.
golden vein. You understand what I'm saying?
Some of y'all will
And
put that
so
on the
Yeah.
blitz dog and the
when he
military
presented me
dog.
with the opportunity, I said, you
That's
know
on
what?
there. You know what I mean?
Let's take a look at that. Let's take a
A
look at
lot of
that. I
y'all
wanted to
like
bring her
semen
in and
dogs.
really take a
You know what I
hard
mean?
look at the dog,
I'm
man,
not really so
and
much
see
concerned
exactly,
with that.
what she was
Yeah.
going
But
to bring. And that's what y'all see in the background in this video, man, just running back and forth. That's her right
Yeah.
there. You know
Okay.
that bitch.
also,
She's one of them that just go go go.
You have a breeder?
She's going into
make sure
heat
that you keep your hole clean for
this
this
month.
shit here. You know what I mean?
As a matter of fact, actually the bitch is in
I gotta
heat
give her
now.
a whole different,
So
a whole different setup, man.
I tried to breed her
Gotta
last
keep up.
what was that?
Look at Tata's. This is
February.
Fat Fat. He goes
hmm
I
off.
actually took her down not too far, not too far from where you at. I took her down there to Georgia,
Look at the whole wolf.
hmm
and
You see that
I was
buffalo?
bringing her to another Hollingsworth's bull. I think that dog is maybe 50% Hollingsworth's bull or something. A dog named Havoc,
That's what she do all day.
and
Okay.
for whatever reason, she never took. But I really believe that's my fault because I traveled 1,000 miles down there, and I was eager to get back.
Yeah.
So, no sooner than she was bred, put the bitch in the truck and started heading back. And I let her out to piss, man, and she may have pissed them pups out right then and there.
Yeah.
So that kind of that
I
that
know you
that
when you got an intense running bitch like that. We had a haymaker bitch like that, real heavy bread haymaker bitch
hmm
like that, and she ran the chain in circles, circles. And what we should have did, we should have put the bitch in the box. We should have put the bitch in the air, cause that's what you got to do with a female like that.
You say you got to do what with her?
You got to put up in the box.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't. When they hype like them females like that, like to run the chain like that, you got to put them in the box, cause they'll run them
Well,
puppies out of them.
my thing with her is as soon as she goes in the heat, man, I bring that bitch off there. I bring that bitch in off the chain. Even
Oh, okay.
like even this go around, even before you understand, she was going in the heat. I'm pretty much expecting her to go in the heat in August. This bitch been in the house about 2 weeks now. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Yeah, I
Yeah.
brought her in right away, man. I definitely didn't. I don't take no chances with a female, in heat on the yard because I keep one or two males on the yard too. So I keep 3 dogs on the yard, 3 dogs in the house, and
Yeah.
I switch them out every so often. But when the bitches go in heat, like her and the other bitch that you see working spring pole in the background, she went into
Hmm.
heat. She goes into heat right behind this bitch. This bitch pretty much triggers her heat.
Yeah,
So
that'll happen too. I done had a couple of bitches do the same thing. Yep.
So this little Hollingsworth jip, she actually she started bleeding exactly on August 1st. It was a full moon out here. And
Mm.
she started bleeding exactly on that day. So usually this other bitch is maybe about a week or so behind her.
Yeah.
So any day now, I expect her to start bleeding.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, that bitch intense, man. I can see that. Say she just be finding possums and shit.
Shout out to Ivan Chacon. He said, looks like Pardo. I don't know who Pardo is, bro. You're gonna have to enlighten me on that. Definitely enlighten me on that. Santana Red Dog said the Boyle stuff coming down with that Patrick stuff. Real intense in game.
Yep, that's exactly how that bitch that I breed down for that bull stuff, man. Dog called Crazy Chief. Matter of fact, that Cochran had before he passed away.
Wow.
Yeah, Country Boy Kennel took it.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Country Boy Kennels, man, they've been doing their thing for a good little minute.
Yeah, that we did a lot of shopping with him, man. We was getting a lot of that stuff off that Shorty Cowboy and all that stuff, man.
Oh, he down there in Georgia with you?
Yeah, he was before he passed
Okay.
away. Yeah, he was down here.
I didn't know the brother passed, man. I'm sorry to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
He
man.
he crossed a lot of he crossed a lot of cowboy with some Jeep stuff, man. Out there, ugly buck stuff. And I didn't ever think a Jeep dog, cross good with that cowboy stuff, man. But that shit works.
Jeep to cowboy.
Yeah, Jeep the cowboy.
But you know what I find like ain't too much that you can't do with a Jeep dog, bro.
Man, what you talking about? And they say a lot of guys up in Tennessee area, they've been making the Bulls Jeep cross and say that shit is some fire. And I didn't ever think about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even thought to put that together.
Yeah, they say that shit works, man.
Shout out to the brother Asiatic Soldier. Now it's Bulldog. There he is. It's my brother, man. He stay on his grind, man. His brother been working out so hard, man. He about to give my dogs a run for their money. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Santana said OFRN to Hollingsworth to Cam. Is that the sauce?
Hmm.
Listen, man, I'll be honest, man. Um, I was thinking about breeding this bitch again, right? And
Yeah.
I was gonna really do the I got a young boy here, man. He just turned 2 in June. So he's
Mm-hmm.
still he's still, he's still got a little bit of that play in him. Plus,
Yeah.
one of the things about these dogs, man, he got a little paint job on him, right?
Yeah.
And people look at that dog and they, oh, that dog is so cute, he's so pretty, he's so beautiful, and they immediately start cooing to the dog,
Yeah.
like they literally babying the dog. And
Yeah.
to me, that ruins a freaking dog, man. It actually, to me, it retards the growth of a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not really allowing him to mature and make him understand that like everything ain't play.
Yeah.
So I finally got him to the point where he's paying attention when we go out tracking game.
Yeah.
And he's coming along real nice, man. So I'm thinking about really putting him on top of that Hinesworth. Now he's old family red nose, Hemphill Wilder off the Sanders Satan stuff. Sanders Satan was a if I'm not mistaken, one time one time game, not one time. He lost game.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But with this OFRN strain, they got the Klaus in it.
Oh yeah.
And whereas a
Yeah.
lot of OFRN dogs, they have that good durability, they can get pretty powerful, pretty, you know,
Yeah,
just
they
pretty
definitely
strong
can. Yeah.
dogs, right? Real.
Yeah.
The
They
Klaus
definitely
in it
can.
makes the boy like a cat. Like the way he moves, man, the way he dances, man, like it's ridiculous, man. It is ridiculous. So putting him on top of this little bitch here, I'm real interested to see exactly how that would turn out.
Oh, okay. Is that the brown and white? The brown and white one you got?
Right.
I
He got the
like. I
mostly
like.
white face with the patch on his eye. Yeah.
I got a male look identical to him.
Get out of here.
I swear, look identical to him.
Bread on that
Yep, sure
boils
do.
that boil stuff?
Yeah, look identical to him. Mm-hmm. Oh, the old patched up dog you talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He an intense bulldog, man. I see him, man.
That's
He like to
that's
work. He like to work. That's what I love. I love a dog like to work, man.
I'm definitely looking at, man, what it would do, because it's one of those things where I just, I can see something there. You understand? It's
Yeah,
hard to
yeah.
put your finger on, it's hard to actually express it, but I could definitely see something there, man. And I would love to see how they turn out. Both of them have a good bite. Both of them are very athletic, very they can just
I,
go for days.
I believe you'll get some hell of a dogs out of that. Just me speaking, I just believe you would. And looking at her, the drive on her, the drive on him and shit. Shit.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
That's the efficient.
You
Said
might not
peace hunt
be.
down. Shout out Samurai Kennels. Williams Old Yellow Dog. Salute brother Ray in the chat. Salute fam. Salute. That's another hard working brother in this dog game, man.
Samurai. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Samurai,
Shouts out to
man. Listen,
Samurai, man. Yeah.
he creating a
He damn
whole
sure.
new
He damn
lane,
sure
man, for
work hard,
dudes,
man.
man. So that's what's up, man.
Oh yeah. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt.
I'm trying to I'm really I'm a stickler for the old blood. So like the Klaus stuff actually goes back to Corvino blood.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just, you know, when you put that old Corvino with that old family, and then you bring in that whole Patrick Bolio tombstone stuff, man, I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Oh yeah. A lot of guys I deal with, man. They like to go back. They like to go back to the old blood. I try to go back to the old blood. You know,
As old
because
as
they
possible,
say
man.
they say that the new blood, if they don't have the bone, the structure like they used to have.
Right. Right. I'm looking for
Back in the
good,
days, you look
durable
at some
dogs,
big
man.
bone. You used to see some big bone, tough hide bulldogs
Right,
back in the days,
right,
man.
man.
Yeah.
And you like
Yeah.
that's what I love about that Carver
Yeah,
stuff,
man.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Like like you could run that stuff into a Mack truck, and the Mack truck may not win. You know,
Yep.
That's all
Yep.
there. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Exactly.
A lot of
but
Yeah.
dudes
So
don't really
I like to
know
stick to
back
the
in the
basics
day. They
too.
got
So
their
if I
own,
make a
not so much
cross,
concerned with all of that.
I'm making a cross based on
You know,
the
this is what
dog
you get.
itself
This is
coming
what you
off
get. This is
like a
all go.
bull's carver
All go.
dog. You know what I'm
All
saying?
go.
I'm making the cross for the bolio, the carver. They all related. You know what I mean? The carver and the
Like
all that
right,
stuff related to each
right,
other.
exactly. Off that Klaus Zeke,
Yeah,
all
all
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah. So all
yeah.
that stuff, that's another reason. You don't have to look back that far. That's another reason that blood
you know what I
that
mean?
that
Because that
blood
water bowl keep
clicks
dust
so
everything.
good like that.
Look at Tata's. This fat water
To
bowl.
me, if you
Not saying
have
that
that
the water
formula,
bowl ain't what it
you
could
just
be.
do a little bit of digging. You understand? And you put that formula together,
That
you
bowl over there.
bound to get what you're looking for.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
Now,
exactly.
percentages, that's a whole different story. But
Hmm.
you bound to get something out of there, man, that's
All
gonna
day.
prove useful.
Yep, ain't
Like
no
what
doubt
y'all
The
got
about it.
old
going on?
blood and the new blood. Get that fire.
Yeah, one thing about breeding that old stuff like that, they tend to turn on a little slower to me. They age slower. They age out slower. They turn on
One hand
slower.
out of her mouth,
So you
and she
like
won't
the
quit.
blood I deal with right now.
She won't quit.
They won't turn on till they get about probably
Unreal.
18 months, 2 years old.
That's still good, bro.
Yeah,
That's still good, man. I'm looking at dogs, man. Honestly, I'd give a dog, man, till he fully mature, at least 3 years old, man.
they do exactly because even then when they're turned on or you say they turned on, they still got a lot of play in them. You know what I mean? They still got
Exactly.
a lot of play in them, and so when the dog got a lot of play in them, I don't trust it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if you take that dog out there and a hog hit him right, he'll bring that puppy right back out of him. He'll
Yeah.
make that puppy go the other way. If his mind ain't right, he'll go the other way, man. Ain't no
Yeah,
doubt.
he gotta understand he got a job to do.
I didn't seen it happen. I didn't seen it happen. Buddy of
Yeah.
mine, he had trying to think, he had some there was some Jeep Rat Boy dogs, but he took them out on a hunt, and the dog was catching real good, man. But they never ran up on a big ass boar. And when they ran up on a big ass boar, he ran in there to try to get the boar, and as soon as that goddamn boy hit his ass, and hit him good too. That son bitch like he just stood the line.
Oh, oh,
I swear to
oh.
God, like
Make
he
you want to
just
drag
stood
him
the
out by
line.
his hind legs.
Yeah,
Nigga, come
like
on.
he just yeah,
Get
like he
you in
just
this
stood
side.
the line. Like he knocked the damn sense, like he said, I'm knocked the sense into your ass. That's what he did. They got them. That dog didn't want no more of that.
Yeah, it's not a
Damn sure
game,
didn't.
man.
Yeah, you gotta let them age out though, man. If you really
That's
want
the
to put some
efficiency. He
pressure,
got a
you want to
litter
put some
dropping
pressure on
soon.
them.
He said he got Fat Bill on top, Eli Red Boy on the bottom.
So y'all know, fucking with Tata, you cannot skip no meals, right? You can't miss no days.
Wait a minute, say that again.
Yep.
You want to throw in extra days?
You said what now?
That's the efficient. I was just reading the comment from
Oh,
the
okay.
chat. That's the
Oh,
efficiency.
okay.
He got a litter dropping soon. He got some Fat Bills on top and Eli Red Boy on the bottom.
Hold on.
Damn it, man.
Flirt pole, tug of war,
Oh yeah.
spring pole.
If he got some
Y'all
Fat
know?
Bill, he got some Eli in that
We
end.
did
That's
all
for
of this
sure.
before I even cut the camera off.
That Fat Bill.
What I tell you, bro?
You know,
This fool still screaming out.
I'm skeptical about a lot of stuff nowadays, bro.
Look at that tongue.
I'll be honest, man. Um,
You know you don't.
there's nothing
What
wrong
you
with
looking for?
reaching out to the old
Huh?
timers and this, that, and the
Whatever
third,
answer.
man. But
Whatever answer.
a lot of dudes is trying to capitalize on this whole
Social
social
media.
media movement and the influx of people getting into the dog game and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
So it bothers me a little bit that I can almost see, dudes putting stuff together and saying, "Here y'all go, grab it,"
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's no real evidence, man, that these dogs gonna go ahead and do what you need them to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't even try to get out there and try to sell no dogs, man. I just try to preserve the blood I got and just work with it.
Right. Once you know
Yeah.
you got a proven formula,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, well, why even go ahead and start messing with dudes, right?
Yeah.
And salute to. I'm not disrespecting no old timers. I'm not doing none of that, man. Like, so I don't want nobody to take that the wrong way. You understand? But I really do wonder, because sometimes when you go to get a dog, you're not necessarily getting what you want. You getting what they don't want.
But like Santana say, some of them old timers don't even got the same dog they used to use. That
Right. Right.
yeah,
Some of them got out of the game and then got back in the
back
game
in it.
and
Yeah,
picked up
yeah,
something. And so really what they trading on is their name and their reputation as
yeah.
opposed to, a real good dog. Yeah, shout out to Santana. That's definitely
That's
accurate, bro.
that's very
Definitely
that's
accurate.
very true. Very true.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this link in the chat one more time. And we're gonna do this on the first come first serve, man. Y'all hop on in here, bro. I got 4 spots. So yeah, y'all go ahead, grab that link, hop on in, man. Let's open this discussion up, man. I'm really trying to get to a point where
You so what you like?
Carolina Kev.
You like you
Okay.
like you like you like mouthy dogs, or you like a gamey dog, or just all around?
You know, I like a dog. I put mindset first,
Yeah.
right? I look at the dog's mentality,
Mm-hmm.
literally. So while I don't mind a young dog that's still kind of playful, I ultimately am developing him to learn his job, to learn that he has a job and this is your duty and this is so once he takes his job seriously, then I know I can say, all right, let me put him on this and see exactly what he do with that. You
Yeah.
understand? Um,
Mm-hmm.
I like a dog with some good mouth. I like a dog, even in the boxing game, it's great to see somebody that's nice with the sweet science,
Yeah.
but that power, right? That power element that can finish it, like I remember the Meldrick Taylor Chavez fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the days, Meldrick Taylor, man, whooped this dude's ass for 12 rounds. One punch finished it.
Oh yeah.
One punch just finished it. So Chavez hung around as long as he needed to. Meldrick Taylor tried to swap it out with him in that last round. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. Chavez put something on him. Meldrick Taylor was never the same. So I like that ability to be able to punch, but I also like a dog that is intelligent enough to know what it is there to do. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not just about the punch; it's going to do what it needs to do to get the job done,
A
right?
finisher. A
So if that means
finisher.
staying out of trouble for a little while until you can really
Yeah.
get where you're trying to get to, then that makes sense for me. But yeah, when I'm putting them together, man, I try to I'm looking for really an all around dog, man. I'm really looking for that all around dog. Um,
You gotta have some sense. Yeah. I
right,
like a
right.
smart dog. I like a smart dog.
If a dog doesn't know its job, it can't be game. Does that make sense?
It does.
We're gonna
It
break
does.
it off and
If
put it
that
in that
dog is
hole.
not in there,
And let
man,
them pull it
knowing
out.
exactly what
It's
it
their
came
turn.
to do,
So I'm gonna leave
then
it
when it
just like
runs
that.
into a serious problem, when it runs into
I'm
something
gonna
that's
leave it
going to,
just
you know,
like that.
give it some real pushback,
Mm-hmm.
dog is like, all right, well, I'm kind of done here. I don't want to play no more,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
and that's not, I can't stomach that,
You
bro.
really worry about
I
what we
can't
talking
stomach
about today.
that, man. I'm just definitely one of those
I'm gonna
dudes,
get to
man.
what
That,
it is.
you
You know
know,
what I mean? I'm about to get
motherfucker,
to
you
what it
quit
is.
on me, I'm quitting on you.
I'm gonna
Exactly. I
turn
know
You
this
that's
quit
right.
on me, I'm quitting on
Mm-hmm.
you.
flirt pole, tug
I
of
know that's
war,
right.
One of
They
the
definitely
things
got to
about
have. They definitely got to have their mind right.
you don't put a pistol
right,
in my back.
They
one
got
of the
to,
things
man.
about
You
up
don't know
this
what
way
peace that
is
brings to me.
we get
Right?
uh
You
uh
want some dough in your program? That's what you put in it.
we
This.
get deer,
You know what I
coyote,
mean?
and bear.
You want a
You
motherfucker
Damn,
understand?
bear.
and set a
Right.
pace.
So I could
Damn.
be out there, man, tracking
Focus
coyote,
on a motherfucking
and if we
goal
run across
and
bear, well,
and
shit, we
beat
got a
up the
problem,
dog trying to keep up
right?
Mm-hmm.
with me.
That dog better not leave
Beat up
my
the dog
side.
trying to keep up.
I know that's right.
You understand? If that dog turn tail on me, man, listen, listen. Now,
That's
quite
too
likely you may lose the dog in that
fast.
situation, but at the end of the
Junior
day,
bull to lady bull.
that dog needs to understand its job
Junior bull
when it's
to
out in the
lady bull.
woods with me.
Right? And
And
before
if
Yeah.
you
that
know
dog
it,
is,
Definitely.
off frozen semen
you know,
and
Definitely.
body growth.
if the dog can't do that, we run into a serious problem.
So that's what you got there.
Party boy
And I
Woods in the
believe it.
house.
If a
Said,
dog
"What
tuck
up,
tuck
y'all?"
tail and run on me, he gone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Talking
man, it's
about
not a
the blitz dog and the miss blitz dog. You know what I
it's
mean?
it's 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 one of them
Always,
things
you know
that
what I mean?
the dog ain't gonna do a service to
Not
you.
to
It ain't gonna do
say
no.
about
It's not doing a service to
but I'm gonna
itself.
say so much
You
concerning
understand? To
dogs
its
now.
bloodline.
But
It's not what you get these dogs
that's what you
for.
get.
You don't want a coward. Period.
Mm-mm.
Although
You don't want a coward on your hands. And if that's what the dog is showing or displaying, then it's like,
I
yeah,
can't even keep the bitch water
yeah.
bowl clean for this kind of shit here.
you know,
You know what I mean?
he gotta go, man. He gotta
Yeah,
go.
a whole different setup, man.
But I
It,
see.
You know what I mean? Because her
I
water
see
bowl keep dirt
nowadays.
in it, man.
Me
Sometimes
just
this
watching.
is fat fat
A lot
season,
of
man.
guys,
Not too bad, but it
you
still
have to watch,
ain't what it could be.
especially if they,
This is
you
her
know,
water bowl. You see that big
farming
old bowl?
dogs. Hunting them or something like that. You still have to you still have to cull dogs.
That's what she do all day.
There's no way every dog gonna make it.
exactly,
Who bothers me?
exactly. I'm trying to be patient, man, with what I'm doing, man, because I only got these six dogs. So going into the woods, is really it's a
Something
crapshoot.
hanging out of
You
my
know what I mean?
nose.
You
Mm-hmm.
you may come back a dog short. you
Yeah,
know,
real quick.
Yeah.
it's not a game, man. So I want to see these dogs put something on the ground. I want to see them go ahead and throw what they gonna throw, and then make the selections out of that.
Yeah.
But you got man, bro, you got a good 30 years in this, man, and you probably seen a lot more of what you when you talk about certain crosses, what would you say in terms of percentages through what through better?
Mm. As far as the bloodlines,
Right,
man, it's that's really on the dog. Because some dogs will just throw better than other dogs. Just simple as that. Some dogs just got a better um, percentage of throwing better dogs.
right.
Like for instance, a guy had a half brother to the foundation dog that I started off with. A dog named Grand Champion Little Bobby Jr. And they bred that dog numerous of times, and he didn't throw nothing like him, not even close. He just threw a lot of curves. and
Wow.
yeah, and this dog was pretty much bred up, you know,
Yeah.
A1, you know, good bred up dog, man. Heavy bred bulls, bulls dog with a quarter. They had a quarter red boy in him, but he was heavy bred bulls dog. But he didn't throw anything. But I just say it's the dog. You know, it's just some dogs throw,
So y'all
some
know,
dogs don't throw
y'all know
you
the South
nothing.
Side, you cannot skip no meal, right? You can't
Yeah,
True.
skip no days.
yeah,
Santana
some
Red
dogs.
Dog said nobody calls
So you
dogs
can't
like they
skip
say
no
they
meal.
do. If they did, you wouldn't see people breeding to cold females.
Ain't that the truth?
Y'all
Hmm.
ain't ready to give it up yet.
Me
It
That's
really,
myself,
fine now.
me myself.
These dogs already
I
work.
put the
We just
same
got to train
standard
them.
on a female as I put on a male. Really, I I,
Right.
I,
Cause
I
some
hold that
war,
female at a
some
higher
cold.
standard than I would a male
You know what
dog.
I mean? They did all of this before I even cut the grass.
okay.
Yeah, some people don't. Some people just think, okay, I got a female, she bred right. You know, I'm a breeder to this male. He hot as hell. He
Screaming
bred
like
like
a
hell.
demon.
But the female
And
is
females
just
be
a
quiet. Look
laid
at this
back,
tongue.
laid
Look at
back
this tongue.
female.
Do
But
you
they
know?
figure
Do you
that
don't?
the male dog
And you
gonna,
still
you know,
screaming for it.
put it all out there for him. That shit ain't gonna
What?
work. That's
What
why a
happened,
lot of.
Stink?
That's why a lot of. That's
What happened?
another reason why a lot of dogs throw curs too, because
It's
they're
okay.
not breeding to the right bitch.
You know, I've always thought of it like this. Um, it's good to have a a male that's about his business. You understand?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to that female, the thing about that female, it's like this. Let's say growing up in the hood, right?
Yeah.
If a dude grew up in a single parent household, he grew up with just his mama, right?
Yeah.
His mama
Yo,
had
I'm
to
going through a
be
material confession.
the type of
Shut
woman
the fuck up, yo.
that if the boy got in trouble, right, or if he got into a fight or he got chased home from
Like these
school or some
flower
shit,
rolls,
she
Mm-hmm.
would take his ass by the hand,
right?
take him back down there, and say, "Now whoop that boy ass, or I'm
Toxic,
gonna whoop your ass."
Yeah.
looking like a fucking greyhound.
And that's kind of what I look for in a female.
Just will
I
not
want that
stop.
type of bitch that can literally show them
Just
pups
will not
what
stop.
it is
Mm-hmm.
they supposed to do.
Like you can't feed that
Yeah.
bitch enough.
Right? When I take these bitches out in the woods and things like that, man,
This nigga ain't gonna have to
I'm
work
looking
all
for
summer.
how ready they really
Pay
are,
twice a day.
not just to track game and pick up the sender game,
She needs to
but
eat what Solo's eating.
how ready they are to go ahead and make a meal out of it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Looking
No
so
doubt.
good.
And that was one of the things I did with the young OFRN boy. When I first
You don't
got
want to
him,
stop working.
he was very,
And
he was playful, man. The boy literally scraped the pads off his
let's
feet,
say second day in.
with the
You only had
zoomies.
two
Mm-hmm.
good days.
you
Damn.
know,
That's a long time. I ain't hear
Yeah.
that
take
shit
him
since
out
you
there,
was
let
like
him loose
10.
on some asphalt, man. This boy literally,
So I had to think
he's
about that one.
spinning and literally
That's
just
the mother
scraped the
fucking
pads right off
truth
his
on
feet.
that shit.
Um,
But
but once I took, like,
it's
say, the
like you
cam
learn a
bitch,
few.
Raina,
You know,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Took her out there
you
with him,
learn.
and he saw, man, that bitch hitting them holes and
So
literally trying
that's
to
what he do.
dig shit out of them holes
That's
and
what
all
he
of
do.
that, man.
So he comes
Now
in, jumps at the
he's a
line all day.
completely different dog with
Sits there
that.
and runs the chain all day.
When I let him
Oh.
You know what
loose
I mean?
now, he don't get the zoomies. He's just start hitting
Just
them
come in,
holes.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like,
watch his mom
Oh,
make the flour rolls for
they
her.
they follow
You know what I mean?
pursuit.
She's doing
Ain't no doubt
alligator
about
rolls
that.
and
This is
shit.
like
You
if you
know,
put a dog in a yard
the bitch
where
thinks
every
she's
dog
slick,
is
but that's the way
calm
she actually stays
and you
cool
got a little
while
puppy.
working. You know what I mean?
He gonna act just
Like
like them other
literally.
dogs from the yard.
She
that's
Now
got
you
right.
put
dogs
that
that are
puppy
rolling over,
in a yard with a
laying in the
bunch of
dirt,
rowdy
man,
ass dogs trying to
all
get to each
scared.
other, running, grabbing shit. That puppy
And
gonna
shit
act
that she
just
gets
like
all
that.
in her motherfucking
He gonna
face.
he gonna he gonna
And
copy
then
that
she gotta let the
same.
rope go to do it all
I
over
I
again.
I done seen
Like,
it 1,000 times.
this is
That's
the
the
American
same way if
puppy,
you have a back in the days if you got a
right?
puppy and you trying to
And
start
while I
them up,
will claim that this
you
dog
put
is
them by a
American
hot
Pit
ass
Bull
dog.
Terrier, a
That's the
pure
same
American
thing if
Pit
you
Bull Terrier, he definitely
take
has
a dog
American
back
Pit
in the
Bull Terrier
woods.
tendencies.
They gonna
Definitely
do
has
as
that
the older
tenacity, that
dog
work
doing.
ethic.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
you know,
And I think it was
this
critical,
nigga
man,
wasn't
to
100
Raina.
pounds and
Well,
built.
Raina came in hot.
He'd be damn
She
near perfect.
good, well bred bitch, well
But
bred
I
Camelot
say all of
bitch.
that to say,
But when she was a puppy, man, I
y'all.
didn't waste no
She'll
time
probably be
having
sticking
that bitch
around.
trail along with us as we hit the
She'll
woods.
probably be sticking around.
I had the
She's
little
more of a
piebald
chicken with the
bitch. She
price of chicken.
scatterbred.
But
And
yeah,
I had the
he might
my
prove
oldest
very
Cam
useful.
male, so he's 9 now.
He might prove very useful
And
too. So
Mm-hmm.
they would go ahead, man, and they
just
would
be
hit the
thinking like
woods,
that.
man, and they would
You know what I
just
mean?
go do their thing. And that little bitch was right behind them every step of the way, to the point where she started hitting the holes before they
You all right,
got to
Ty
them.
Ty?
She was
Damn.
You
getting
all right?
faster at it than they
You all right,
was.
mama?
Now, when I take that bitch out, she knows she has one job. I don't care if I'm just going to walk that bitch around the block. She looking at me like, no, nigga, we going to hunt.
Some people don't
This
think
is
that a
all good.
pit
I'm gonna
bull
put
will
that wig
hunt.
on.
A pit bull will hunt their ass off.
What?
Man, what you
Man,
talking about?
listen. I wish they would. I wish they would run that shit at me.
Some people just think that a pit bull won't hunt, but shit, yes they
Man,
will.
listen. The first time this bitch saw a deer, we came face to face with this motherfucker. We came face to face with this doe bitch, and that moment. I mean, the thing was, it caught me by surprise because it was a nice size female, and
Yeah,
my bitch looked at me, looked at that joint, and took off. Took off. I was like,
yeah,
what? I mean, I
yeah.
wouldn't have expected her to respond to something that much bigger than her
Don't fight
with
back.
that much
I'm
aggression.
telling you.
But
Oh
man,
yeah, they
like we
will.
all stopped and
And you
stood
won't
still
fight
for a
back.
minute. We looked at each other. My bitch looked at me. And before I could open my mouth,
It took
man,
a
she
long
was after
time,
that thing, man. That
but
thing
all
took
they gotta
off.
do is crush it.
Yeah,
Obviously she ain't catching it, but
And then break it
it
yeah,
down
was
and make
just
it all
yeah,
good to
into their
see,
usual
man. She
form.
said, I don't need a
And
whole
then
lot of
take off and pull
confirmation.
it
I don't
down.
need a whole lot
yeah.
of,
They got to be a shutting up
direction
bad
and
motherfucker to
instruction.
Just
catch
like
a
that.
deer.
Right.
Them
This
damn
is what
them
I'm at.
deers, boy.
I'm gonna leave it just like that.
Yeah.
Santana Red Dog said, who is your top 5 producing females of all time?
Mm, damn it, man.
I gotta put Black Widow at number 1, man.
I'm
What
with
is
you
that
on
you
that one.
talking
I'm
Tata
with
to?
you on
I
that
gotta
one.
put her at number 1, man. Like
I'm out of Black
everything
Widow.
that came out of
You know what I
that
mean?
bitch,
I'm out of
man.
Black Widow.
Ugh, man. And she threw some top producing
Ain't no way
females. So yeah, I mean,
this whole
starting with her,
war, like that bitch is a
I would put
battery
Black
in
Widow
disguise.
number 1.
You don't put a
Um,
battery in her back. She don't run on batteries. That bitch is a battery.
Shit.
now as far as actually
What's a dog,
producing,
man? That's what you put in it right there. You know what I
is
mean?
man.
You want a motherfucking dog that can set a pace?
Honestly, they could
Dog
go
can
in
set a
any
pace like
damn
a
order,
motherfucking
man.
dog.
Like I
And
like Hollings
that
versus
bitch can't
Dolly,
keep up, B.
and I mean,
I'll put
Can't
Honey
keep
Bunch
up.
on that one. I'll put
right,
Honey
Honey
Bunch
Bunch
second.
definitely. Um, but Hollings versus Dolly is literally, that
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
responsible for all that shit you see running around in the background over
Junior Bull
Oh
to
yeah.
Lady Bull.
there.
Oh yeah.
Junior Bull to
Yeah,
Lady
but
Bull.
Honey Bunch definitely.
Both Junior Bull and Lady Bull, if I'm not mistaken, are all frozen semen of Hollingsworth's bull, right? So
Not so much as
that
a
bitch is right
producer,
there.
but some of my favorites was that the
Yeah,
Boyles bitch
yeah, man.
fuck was it?
Some of y'all are
I don't want
familiar
to
with
say,
Blitz
was it
Dog,
Dirty Mary?
Blitz Dog.
Dirty Mary.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
all there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm a big Dirty Mary fan.
A lot of dudes like to scream that macho buck Mayday, this, that, and the third. I'm not
Yeah, I
really
like
so
Dirty
much
Mary.
concerned with all of that.
Black Widow,
But
Dirty Mary. I would put
you know, this is what you get. This is what you get.
we said Hollings
All
versus
go,
Dolly.
all go, all go.
Definitely Honey Bunch.
Yeah.
You can't ignore that bitch at all.
Like I can't even keep the bitch water bowl clean for this kind of shit here. You know what I mean?
Kind of hard
I don't
pressed to
know.
name
I
a
don't.
fifth in terms of a female producer, man.
You know
You
what I mean?
know,
Because her water bowl keep dust in it, man.
like I really like that.
Small fat fats water bowl. Not too bad, but it still ain't what it could be.
I really like a bitch, man, that can really,
Water bowl over there,
put it
Ty.
out there. But see,
What I mean?
I look at more of the root than what the dog that was the root of it, as opposed to the dogs that came off of her, like the
Yeah.
Siega bitch, right?
Mm,
The Siega bitch, definitely a good dog, good producer, all of that. But then
mm-hmm.
you gotta understand she comes from that line. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind putting her in the list, but and to me, she's already kind of spoken for when you start talking about the Hollingsworth Dolly shit and all that.
Yeah.
Um, the Blondie bitch,
Yeah. Blind. I don't know.
I'd have to put her in there. I'd have to put her in there. But that's just from that's more so from a producing standpoint, not necessarily my five favorite bitches of all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the bitches that they got a little bit of cannibal in them.
Mm-hmm.
They got a little bit of cannibal in them.
Yep. Most definitely. Shoot.
You got any breedings you planning coming up soon?
No, I just had an accidental breeding. Damn brother sister breeding. Matter of fact.
Oh shit.
Um, yeah, that little breeding that took me through hell there. So, cause I hate to breed in the summertime, man. That's one of the it's hard on them. So I had to bring her in. But no, I don't plan on right now. I got a lot of young dogs at the working age. Like um 2 years old, just
Nice.
pushing two. So I'm just gonna see how they pan out first. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna go
Right.
from there. For yeah, they
Now,
don't.
how long ago was that accidental breeding happened?
Ah, those puppies are 8 weeks old. Matter of fact.
Wow.
Yeah, they 8 weeks. So I formed them out to a couple of partners and stuff, and keep on going. Yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
up. That's
I
what's
don't
up.
like to do a lot. I don't like to do a lot of breeding. If it ain't for me, I'm not gonna even breed it. I'm not gonna breed nothing.
Right, right.
Hmm.
That was one of the things I was looking at with these two bitches coming in the heat here. You know, me myself, and I respect that a lot of people, they pay attention to what's going on your yard and your program and your dogs and so forth. But I'm not a big fan of breeding for the public.
Mm-mm.
I,
I'm definitely not.
people say what they want to say about you in the dog game and this, that, and the third. Man, listen. If I don't want to keep it, if I don't want to see it, then what sense does it make to do that? You understand?
Yeah.
It has to be something that I truly appreciate, bro. I can't just say, oh yeah, man, people gonna like this and slap it together.
I made a repeat breeding, and I did get off a couple of those to a couple of people I knew, but
Hmm.
because I can talk about those dogs, because I didn't make that breeding before. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm not selling nobody no fantasy. I'm gonna tell you exactly how they going, how they should be, about when they start up and all that. So that way, you know, nobody don't have no, people like to talk crap. So I just rather keep my blood to myself.
Somebody gonna always have something to say, man.
Hmm.
People gonna
So
always have something to say, man. And that's another thing, man. You know, it's almost like people put expectations, right, on something that you doing that they themselves couldn't keep the standard for,
hmm.
right? So it's not for me to really say, oh man, you can't do no better. But at the same time, it's like, let me know when you do better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hmm. So if I make a repeat breed, and if I got it on the yard, obviously it's doing something. You know what I mean? So if they don't believe it, we welcome to go catch some hogs or whatever. And you bring
Right.
what you working with, and I'm gonna bring what I'm working with, and we'll go from there.
That's right. That's right. See who bring
Yeah.
home the bacon.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's what it's all about, man. It's definitely about bringing home the bacon.
Exactly. Yeah, some people be looking for dogs like they looking for a miracle dog. They think you're gonna is you gonna be a grand champion? Hell, I don't know. That type of deal.
They want some shit that's gonna do. Yeah, they want some shit that's gonna do it automatically.
Yeah,
That's instant.
that's
It's almost like instant coffee or something.
yeah. I sold a partner of
And at
mine a
the
dog. Oh my bad. I sold a partner of mine a
no,
dog
go ahead, bro.
off a breeding I made, and he was kept calling, asking me how my dog's doing. I say doing good. And like I'm in Florida. I'm in Kentucky. I'm in Mississippi. I'm like, damn, you ain't gonna spend no time with the dog, do you? Oh no, she good. She good. My dad got her. That type of stuff. You are not even working with the dog. The dog don't even know you. What do you think the dog gonna get to you? You don't know who the hell you is. People don't want to put in work. You know what I mean? They don't want to put in work. They just think it's just a switch. When he age out, I'm gonna come back and see about him.
And that's
Hmm.
the whole thing, bro. If you ain't got no time in, what you gonna do? What can you really expect,
Yeah.
right? You ain't got no time in with the dog. Like part of going out in these woods, man, and working with these dogs, man. I want to be able to let that dog off the leash, go do what it's gonna do, and know that that dog is gonna come back to me. Right?
Hmm.
When I recall that dog, I expect that dog to return. Now, if it's engaged, then obviously you don't do a recall in that situation. But
Hmm.
it's really pretty simple, man. That you literally put the time in first, and then you work. You know what I mean? And then you go ahead and put the dog to work or whatever the case may be.
Yep. You definitely got to put that time in. That's what I was
Zulu
telling him.
Nation
I'm like,
family, say yo, what
yeah.
up? My boy Zulu, man, he runs the heavy Camelot with the I believe there's some what is that? Well, what is that thing that they know that they've been crossing Camelot with? I know it's Camelot, Peterson, Danger Zone, Big Red, the Big Red hunting dogs, man, from down in Florida.
Big red
Those are
hunting
some good,
dogs.
yeah, man. Just straight hog catches, man. Them dogs put it in, man. Them dogs put it
What
in.
what kind of what kind of dog what kind of dog you said it was?
It's Camelot. It's Camelot style.
And he crossed into what now?
Oh, the Viet Shark. There it is. That's he
Oh, okay,
nailed it. There
okay.
you go, the Viet Shark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he down in Florida. Shit, he down there. Where is that then?
Well, he's actually in Arizona, but the dogs that he's running
Oh, they're
come
from
from down
Florida.
in
Okay.
Florida.
Yeah.
And it kind of works, man. He was telling me the other day, man, that it was like 117 degrees out there in Arizona.
Damn.
Now, the thing about the American bully game, right? And it's one of the reasons why I always differentiate the Camelot dogs from the American bully dogs. A lot of American bullies will die in that heat.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah, for
understand?
real.
I've had dudes roll up on me and tell me they dogs died in 80-degree weather,
Yep. They
just
will.
hanging out in the front yard, not even doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas that Camelot blood from deep South Florida, man, them dogs, man, they go in the Everglades, bro. They ain't got no problem with the heat. They ain't got no problem with the humidity, the mud, all of that.
Yeah, I had a partner of mine. He had some of that Camelot, a lot of that Camelot strain in Alabama. I think he was like in Huntsville.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
You want
but
that
he spoke
full
real high of that
taste.
blood, man.
That bitch right there,
That
smooth,
Camelot blood is
slow,
not a joke,
and
bro.
and
It is
lift up
not
your
a
throat
And
game,
and
that
man.
was
hold it.
back in
Hold up
fucking
to the
the
top and
early
keep up.
the mid '90s. Yeah, the mid '90s.
Santana Red Dog said, I see Art's name and a lot of Red Boy meddling stuff when I go
That's
pet diving. So
that's
Art
Junior
Art
Boy or Junior
Sedaris was
Boy.
the brother that started Camelot Kennels. And
Junior
there's a
Boy
big
or Junior Boy.
misconception nowadays
And both Junior
about this dude
Boy
who
and
uses the
both
name Camelot
taking our off
and
frozen
Hmm.
his
cigs.
the Kenny Sonia dude, right?
Right?
Yeah.
And
So
he's
that's
not the
what you want
founder
there. Um,
of Camelot Kennels. What happened was Art was in the
yeah,
game
yeah, man.
and pretty much he lost use of the name Camelot
Some of
through
y'all
the
know them
UKC
Blitz dogs,
because
them Miss Blitz
he
dogs.
took,
You know what I mean?
he ran into some legal
You know
troubles
what I mean?
for his
Yeah.
participation in the game.
A lot of
Hmm.
people
So
like to
you're
speak
gonna
on
see
you
Art
know
Sedaris' name
the
on a lot of
stories of how
Camelot
much
pads, but
research
he
going on.
also ran a lot of
Um,
Red Boy Cottingham stuff. He had some
okay,
stuff, man.
okay.
The Slim
Oh,
Shady
okay.
dog,
Oh, okay.
champion Slim Shady. Let me
Yeah.
give him his props.
Yeah.
Um, so that's why you're gonna see Art's name in a lot of
I
that
got
Red
shit
Boy
for you.
meddling
You know what I
stuff
mean?
because he
I got
when
shit for a whole different
he had to kind of
a whole different
evolve
setting, man.
Camelot Kennels into what he
I mean,
called
look at the
Cam
water
2.
hole keep dusting.
Oh, okay.
And
Look at this stuff.
that's
This is fat
that
back water.
he was deep in it, bro. He was deep in it. He paid his dues.
Curb
He
your
paid his
entry.
dues. Rest in peace, Austin Deris.
This is a whole water bowl. You see that bowl over there? What I mean? What I mean? Look at. This is what she do all day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm ready for
Hey,
this
who got
fall
the weed,
time.
mama?
This cool weather come, man.
What's the temperature like down there now?
Man, we running 95s, high 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, high humid
Trying to
90s,
find
man.
out.
Yeah,
What
man.
y'all looking like?
And she won't quit.
Today wasn't bad at all in terms of how things can get. Today was
Yeah.
up in the 80s.
Okay.
Um, so it was pretty mild as these things go. Um, but normally, it's not unusual to get out here, man, and we hit like 90, 95 easy.
Mm. You had any luck with them coyotes, man?
Around here, not so much, man. I usually have to travel, man, to find what I'm looking for. And
I heard. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. What was your question?
No, I was gonna say I heard they got a some type of call, a rabbit call in distress. You ever heard
Mm-hmm.
them call things?
That'll
It's
bring
and
them, yeah.
they
You
said
know,
they will come. Do you hear me? They coming.
you know what trips me out, man, about this area that I'm in? We have a whole lot of deer. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, deer being people's backyard chilling. And I don't see a whole lot of coyote out this way at all. I
Mm.
usually have to go further out from where I am, like a couple of hours.
Oh damn.
Yeah, man. And it's just one of them things where I'm like, I have to be
Mm.
careful because I'm not in a rural area, right?
Okay.
I'm in a small city, really.
Yeah.
So everybody don't understand when I got these dogs in the yard on the chain. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people in around here, they have no problem with keeping 5 or 6 dogs in the house, but 3 dogs out on the chain in the yard is, to them that's animal cruelty.
Yeah. Y'all know about all that stuff
Yeah, I
there,
know.
man.
Fucking with Tata, you
It's
cannot
just
get this shit in
ridiculous,
your
man.
face.
So
Right?
It's
I've
These
been really,
crazy.
Saturdays,
yeah, I've been
right?
concentrating on just
Yesterday,
getting my grind on, man, and so we could find us the space that we need to operate.
Yeah. That's why I put these. I put these privacy fences up, man.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And
Keep.
I'm not gonna kid nobody, man. The yard that these dogs is on is really a neighbor's yard. I'm literally
Hmm.
paying rent, right, to
Yeah.
house my
Hmm.
dogs over there. And
Yeah.
my thing is that at the end of the day, I'm going to making improvements to this yard is a catch 22,
Yeah.
right? Because if I
Hmm.
put it up, I need to be able to take it down and take it with me when it's time to
Yeah,
go.
but you can do that though. I'm gonna tell you what you do. Look
Yeah,
into
yeah, run that to me because I was thinking I needed cement posts and all of that to put up my
no
prop.
man. You just get you some of that. You see a lot of it. We still on?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay. Get you some of them construction type fences. You ever see them guys like when they put them, they finna put condemn a building or something like that.
Okay.
Get some of that type of get that type of fence. It's just regular fence, but it's not all cemented into the ground and stuff. And you do it the same way they do it. You get the same type. You can go to like a wholesale fencing place, and it come in like it don't come in the with the just it don't come in just the rows of fence. It comes like uh, a couple of let me see, probably about 12 feet of about 12 feet of fence that's already put together, but it's about they probably about 16 foot high, something like that. Or
Oh,
12, probably
that's
about 12
nice. I
foot.
like that.
But what you do, you just get the black covering, the net covering they be having around the construction
Right,
sites like that. Y-
right,
Yeah,
right, right.
you could
I
do it. You
never
could
even
do it
thought
like
about
that.
that, bro.
You can do it just like that, man. And that way you don't have to put all that. You don't have to put all them cement poles and roll the fence and all that.
Yeah, when it's
That's
time to go, we roll, roll right the hell out.
yeah. I mean, I got some fencing like that. That's why I say I got some fencing that the same way. I got some fencing the same way because the front of my house and the side of my house is private, but the back of it is like a 5 foot fence. So I just got that construction fence going across, and you can order that damn black blind stuff that you put on the fence. It's like
Yeah.
that, like a little vinyl type stuff, whatever. It's just like a roll that you just place on the fence like a skirt or whatever, but it covers just blind. You can't even see it. You can't even see once you put that shit up, and you just put that shit up with some zip ties, man.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
That's perfect, man.
that's
It's
exactly how
simple,
to
it's
do it.
economic, man, and it's
Yep.
definitely,
Cause
you know,
I rent. So when I leave, I get me a U-Haul and slide them fences in them. Yeah, and
there you go.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
cause I know what you mean when you say I ain't finna put no money, no fence up, and that ain't my property. Yeah, I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
it either.
man. Like
I ain't gonna
I'm
do it
gonna
either.
mess around and add some value to this man's property and all of that, man.
Yeah.
and, and then can't,
Hmm.
you know, when it's time to pull up, it's just like, okay, I got to leave it behind and then do it all over again on my spot.
Yeah. No, you definitely wouldn't do that. You get them fences, you could just break that shit down. It's so heavy that it don't need the poles. It don't need the poles. You can put the you can go to like Lowe's or whatever and get the big tall ass garden poles. They green.
Mm-hmm.
They like fucking they like 16 foot. You just hit them in the ground and it'll hold that fence up. And them dogs
Right,
ain't gonna get out of it. They're not gonna get out of it. And when you skirt that bitch with the black on there, you good.
bro. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. You just
Oh
put me
yeah.
on. Shout out
Hmm.
to Zulu said, "Man, I like your yard. It's dope. Forget what they say."
Oh yeah.
That's what's up,
No, he
man. I
good.
appreciate you for that.
Oh yeah. Now I was just saying for privacy. You know what I'm saying, to keep folks out your business, keep the. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah, man.
Yeah. That's
That's my
all.
main thing, bro. And
Yeah.
I like to be back there with my dogs and just like to let them do what they do, man. You know,
Yeah. I'm the same way.
Sometimes they get along, sometimes they don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need the headache, you know.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Santana asks, "You ever thought about moving out of New York with the dogs?" Santana, I think about it all the time, every day, every day. The only thing that really kind of keeps me here in New York is the fact that the coyote hunting is legal with dogs here, right? And I don't know how many other states really rock like that.
Yeah.
Um, so I can literally, go get my tickets through the DEC, hit the motherfucking woods, and nobody's complaining because I'm out there with a couple of pit bulls. You understand? Like the
Mm-hmm.
ranger's not looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's a serious thing for me, man, because it's a thin line. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've been accused of how did one of the Karens say it? She said, "Oh, that's just legalized dog fighting."
Oh my God.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it's legal to hunt the coyotes with dogs in New York, then it's legal. I mean, well, people they just take things to an extreme, man.
Yeah, but they gonna
But
say
yeah,
something about
I always think about
anything.
um matter of fact, the brother that I was taking the katana dog to, the Hollingsworth Jip, he was telling me he had some acres down there, and a buddy of his is getting ready to snatch up some of his acres, and that there was still some more land down there for sale, and the price per acre way cheaper than it is up here.
Mm.
So I've been looking at everything from what the prices are to even so far as what the laws are, what the little village ordinances and all of that shit that govern how you
Yeah,
can.
that's the main thing to look at there, cause that can be a headache.
I'm not a big fan of kennels, um, concrete floors and stuff like that. That's just not really what I feel is best for a dog. I like a dog on the dirt. I like a dog tethered on a chain, probably with a little bit more space than my dogs have now, obviously. But if I have enough space, man, if I can get enough acres, man, I'd put all them motherfuckers on a run.
Yeah.
Put every last one of them on a run, man, and let them run back and forth and do what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, all that tethering laws, man, that shit is just worldwide now. It's everywhere pretty much. I know.
Santana said, most of my folks been got them a piece of land down south where they can comfortably do dogs. Yeah, bro, it's definitely to that, man. It's definitely to that. I'm not gonna lie. I was set up to actually by this time this year, I was expecting to be able to make that move. And the way the dog game goes, there's
Mhm.
a whole lot of BS involved, man.
Yeah.
I'm a type of dude, man. I take you at your word until I can't no more.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes that gets me in trouble. You
Yeah.
understand? Because I'm a straight up dude. If I tell you this is who I am, this is what I'm gonna do, then that's pretty much that's the script. That is exactly what you can expect. You know what I mean? If
Exactly.
I
Yep.
deviate from that at all, you
Mhm.
call me to the carpet. But in expecting other people to live to the same standard, it does not work in this game, man. It does not work in this game. Uh, Dudes have made me the ultimate skeptic in this motherfucking game at this point, man.
I
In a
know.
lot of ways,
Yeah.
I'm glad I ain't in the street like that no more. You
I know.
understand?
Yeah.
Because it's a different mentality, man. It's a
Mhm.
different mentality. I'm in a different mindset. So when when the BS starts happening, when dudes start with the fuck shit, I get on the bullshit, and
Yeah.
that's usually a one-way ticket. Coyote and hog hunting is legal in a lot of states.
Oh
Now,
yeah. Yeah, it's definitely down. Hit down this way, man.
But is it necessarily legal with dogs?
Oh yeah,
Because that's what I haven't seen.
yeah.
Um,
It's legal with dogs.
that
Yep.
that's why that's why I want to get to places that's more rural, where they actually expect that kind of shit. It's a way of life. It's not a whole bunch of people looking from the outside and saying, "Oh my God, what is that?" No, people know exactly what it is. You know,
Down this way, down this way, they smile upon you when you hog hunt.
right, right,
Yeah,
man. Them hogs is crazy down there, man. In fact, I
yeah.
was seeing something in what state was that, man? Oh man, they got such a hog problem. It is ridiculous, man.
I know Texas do, um, but hell, it's
Texas is
all
one.
around.
I want to
Yeah.
say Arkansas or someplace like that, man. I
Oh yeah.
forgot what it was, man. But I read a news article, man, and they actually showed, man, these hogs just running through people's property, trashing them. Oh, tearing up
Damn.
crops, everything, man. Just like like what hogs do to any neck of the woods is just ridiculous, man.
Well, where I'm at, it's a landfill, probably about 5 miles away. It's infested with wild hogs.
So y'all
When I
know.
say
You know
infested,
what
it's
Tata, you cannot
infested.
skip no meal, right? You can't miss no days.
Yeah, man.
It's
You know what
That-
I'm
nothing.
saying?
It's nothing
You
that
can't go
hunts
them extra
them.
days.
You know what I mean? It's no, they have no other predators that hunt them. They the rulers of of the woods.
See, Fat Pat ain't ready to give it up yet.
Party Boy Wood said, "My dog grabbed a coyote the other day.
Like
I
these
live in
dudes
the
are bullies
city, but they
before
in the
even catching them.
cemeteries heavy." Now that's the funny thing that I find
Damn.
about where I'm at,
Spraying
because
everything. They just
because
don't
that's
know.
where I run my dogs a lot during the day. That's where I actually train my dogs. I train my dogs in the cemeteries around here. Um, One of them sits right off the river.
Scream at
We
me.
have a couple of rivers
Hmm.
that actually meet,
He know he tired. Look at this
and
dude. Look
I
at
would
that
have
dude.
expected, man, with all the deer out this motherfucker, all the possum and all that kind of shit, to see mad coyote out here, especially in those cemeteries.
But
And for some reason,
Why are
they
but
these
just
but
not
but
out.
but you know they nocturnal though. They nocturnal though. You know that, right?
Yeah, indeed, indeed. I'm going to definitely I'm gonna give it another good look, man. But I think we're gonna end up moving. I think we're gonna end up moving, man, to where game is readily available,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I can't do nothing to a deer out here. You
Yeah.
understand? Like where I am, deer like motherfucking cats. You know what I mean? People let their cats run all over the place in this
Hmm.
neighborhood, and deer is kind of the same way. Deer being people backyards, and God forbid, you talk about taking one of them joints down and feeding your dogs with it.
Yeah. 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 But if you try one of them calls or something, if they out there, they gonna come. That stress call.
I'm gonna do exactly that, bro.
I heard a lot of dudes talking about that, man. They was like those jokers when they put that stress call, them coyotes come in attack mode. Say they was like, you better be ready. And I was like, damn, is it that serious? They said they be ready. They coming to eat.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A rabbit distress call, huh?
It's some type of electric call they got that the hunters use, and
Yeah,
it's got a lot
yeah.
of it's like stress calls on there. They got like a stress call of a baby coyote, like in it's like somebody trying to hurt them or something. They got like a rabbit stress call, like the rabbit in trouble or something, and the coyotes here and think it's food. But either way, they supposed to come to that call when they hear it, especially the little damn coyote puppy call or whatever, and the rabbit call and stuff. I just heard it on a hunting channel. The guys was talking about it, and they was like, when you make that, if you do it, you better be ready because they coming. And they say they don't come. A coyote don't come straight. They do zigzag lines or some shit. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. The thing about them, man, is they don't they kind of circle around it. You understand?
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
exactly. That's what they were saying. Yeah, they
yeah,
circle exactly.
they don't necessarily come right to you. Um,
Hmm. They'll come
and I
behind
haven't
you.
been using calls. I've really just been using the dogs to kind of see if they could search out dens and things like that, and pick up a scent, and and track them. But I'm gonna definitely start using the calls too, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
believe
definitely
that's
start
just.
using the calls. I'm gonna see how that works. I
Yeah,
got a couple of I got an area over here, man. It's like when I tell you the cemeteries are literally what I use as a training ground
hmm.
because there's so much wild game coming through there from raccoons, deer, possum, and then um like I got a couple of hawks that hang out in the cemetery that's right across the street from me. Even the hawks know that the eating is good there.
Damn.
um, I've had my dogs run across motherfucking carcasses, of
Mm.
like a baby deer and shit like that. I don't know whether it died from the weather or whatever it was, man. But when the bitch found it, and I found, because I kind of let her go and let her do her thing, and then
Yeah.
I'm calling and she's not coming back, so I go in there after, and man, that bitch is sitting there chewing on some ribs.
What the hell?
Yeah, man, that bitch got a whole, and you can see the whole front side of the thing, man, the whole head, shoulders, right down to the ribs, man. She's sitting there crunching and munching, but something had got to the hind part of it already, and literally ate the guts out and all of that. Like the whole hind part of that motherfucking carcass was gone already,
Damn.
and I have trouble believing that was just like badgers and foxes and shit like that. You
Yeah.
understand?
Hmm.
I had to be coyote, man. At least that.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it though, because that's the type of stuff. That's what they do. That's exactly what they do, man. And there's some guys around me. I haven't linked up with them, but they hunt coyote with dogs. Yeah, I never did that though, but that's what they do.
I honestly, up here, you can only hunt the coyote with dogs during certain times a year. Right?
Oh.
The hunting season for coyote with dogs starts after they do their denning.
Mm.
Right? So they when they whelping and all of that is really when they the most aggressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta, when they got some cubs in the den, that's when they really on their bullshit. And honestly, that's when I want. That's when
Yeah.
I want to see them. You know what I mean? That's when I want to. When they acting all skittish and they smell a domestic dog or whatever the case may be, they ain't coming
Hmm.
around like that.
Yeah.
And that's really part of the problem I've been running into. Like I'll spot them, but they be a ways off. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
you can send the dog out there, but then at the end of the day, you don't know how many coyotes actually out there, and you don't want your dog to become a meal.
Yeah.
So calling them in, that's a much better idea, man. That's a much better idea.
Yeah. I think that'll work. That'll work better for you, man. And it'll let you know real quick if they out there or not.
Party Boy Wood said, "I live in the city, and the deer in the cemetery. I was shocked at first."
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I ran into that, bro. Like literally, man, just walking the dog through the damn cemetery one night, man. We came face to face with that motherfucker, and that shit was bigger than both of us. I said, okay. That bitch looked at me and like, say less. Pshoo! She was
Damn.
on that thing, man. She was on it.
Yeah, them deer, man, they off the chain.
It
Yeah,
would really be
definitely.
nice, man, if we could hunt deer with dogs up here too, man, because it would allow me to feed my dogs, man, and just really feed them like I want to feed them. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to get hold of them hides. I want them to get hold of them motherfucking legs and all of that, and let them go ahead and rock out.
Yeah, yeah. Shoot. But y'all got a lot of hunting up there, don't you? You just ain't in. I mean, not near the city limits, but
Right. See, I have to literally go out to like the state forests and shit like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go out to all the state. Now, Pennsylvania's real close to me, and they got a lot of woods and stuff out there, but then you have to register with that state and do all of that and all of it. Pennsylvania's
Mm.
20 minutes from me.
Oh, you
But
that close to Pennsylvania?
oh yeah, yeah,
Damn.
oh yeah. Yeah, I could damn near walk a dog to Pennsylvania from here.
But they got wild boar in Pennsylvania though.
Really?
Yeah. Me and the partner was he stayed up in Pennsylvania. Nah, he was looking at what all the prey and stuff they got up there. They got I know they got all the groundhogs and shit, but they got wild boar and shit. I like what the
Yeah, I never
hell?
heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one I never
That
heard, man.
that tripped me out. Damn sure do. That I just looked it up about a week ago. Matter of fact, we was just looking that shit up. Yep. Because he was trying to get me to come up that way and shit. You said I told him, I like to hog hunt and shit. When he like, we got him up here. Like, he googled the shit
All
and
right. So
yeah,
we out here with the ghost face dog, evaluating his weight.
See, that's one of the things, man, that
Bulk up.
I I just want the dogs to get the experience, man. You know what I mean? I
oh
want
yeah,
them to get out there, man, and really, really bump heads with them. And then,
mm-hmm,
Turned on to the hunt.
depending upon who acting right,
He had
you
some
understand? Put them dogs together, man, and go ahead and push them litters out.
yeah.
So
Because I can't stand the prospect of having a bunch of pets. That man, like, stop, man.
Shit.
Stop, man. I'm a pretty active dude myself, bro. You understand? So I don't I don't need a dog, man, that don't bark when company comes.
Yeah, you sound like me. I like a working dog, man.
Yeah, I
I
don't
like
need
a
a pretty
working
dog that
dog.
don't bark when company comes. That's just not my
Mm-hmm.
thing, man. This video clip I'm playing here is one of the cemeteries that I frequent mostly, man. And
and this is all teenage.
this is
He's a late bloomer.
this is where they do a lot of like small game catch work and all of that, man.
Kind of hands off.
Um, but again, I have to be careful because that's private property, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
Then you
yeah.
get other people walking their dogs out there and all that kind of crap.
To get in.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was actually something
But this
Damn.
boy here,
that an animal did.
this is your OFRN Klaus,
Wait,
and I really want to see what it do with that Hollingsworth stuff, man. I really want to
I got
see
I got a partner that got some of that stuff, man.
stay.
what the
Love it.
OFRN Klaus.
That
Recently, he had some
damn, what's
stay.
shit. I'm trying
Recently,
to think
he was having
exactly
some
how them
problems
dogs bred up he
because he
got.
tends to get the zoomies
Um
on this asphalt.
that
And
Hollingsworth bull and all that stuff.
when he goes to twisting and turning like that,
Okay,
what it does is
I'm not for sure
tears the pads
exactly
right
how
off
his dog's
right off
bred.
his feet.
You probably have to talk to him, man.
So
yeah, I definitely check into it, man, because you know,
in addition to
I really with the OFRN at least. I really
Yeah.
like that Klaus cross, man.
chasing game,
Something about that clicks really, really nicely.
doesn't
Now it may
Mm-hmm.
take a little bit for the dogs to mature, roughly around 18 months, 2 years old.
Yeah.
But as they mature, they become some hell of a dogs, man.
Damn.
whatever it is, then they
Yeah.
Party Boy would say, any of y'all hunt with Patterdales? A couple of my people got some Patterdales.
I mean, I love them Patterdale Terriers, man. Them some intense little motherfuckers, boy. Them ain't nothing but some miniature damn bulldogs. That's what I call them, some miniature pits.
Yeah, yeah, man. I like the fact that they could get in them holes that my other dogs can't. They get right
Yeah.
up in the motherfucker. They go in there and they'll bring some shit out of there, boy.
He hasn't
It is
Hmm.
not a game. Once they hit a hole, man.
he hasn't released him to catch anything yet.
Yeah, that's him, man. That's the one that I was
But
talking about. Yeah, this joker look good there,
always as
man.
it should be.
He look real damn good.
See if we can't switch
Yeah,
hands.
that boy there. I'm definitely thinking about putting him on top of that little Hollingsworth chip, man.
But yeah, I was looking at
One of the things that
actually
again that comes with the dog
turned
game,
out to be a
and
much
this is
better
the shit
dog
that kind of trips me out sometimes, man.
Um,
Uh,
he's definitely
the dude I got the
a
jip
lot
from,
nicer than he was when he first came in.
I wasn't after her. I didn't even know he had her.
Yeah.
Always going
He
to
had an
be
OFRN female
anything
that I
else.
was interested in.
And this is all
Now, the
you know.
OFRN female was supposed to be down off of
Right? He's
a
a
camp
newcomer
called Rhino
in
Kennels,
development.
brother by the
Mm.
name of Marty
Trying to get his
Cross.
Yeah.
And
Not quite
he,
figured out
is
how
he famous for hog
foods
hitters.
that
You understand? Like that's what he does with his
I didn't know
dogs.
stuff
And
could get in there.
that's,
I didn't know that was actually
I don't want no old family
that
red no
that
stop
animal
that
could get
just,
rid of it. But
they
anyway,
pretty much have gone the show
same
dog route. I don't
Yeah.
need that.
Yeah.
I don't need that. I don't see myself showing up to nobody's dog show no time soon.
Yeah.
Right. And we going in the woods. So at the
Hmm.
end of the day, he had the
recently we did
female.
some
She was looking good. We chopped it up a little bit, and we agreed on the price for the
Recently, he was adding
dog.
some
Da 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 da
bag
da.
because he tends to
And
get
then
disease
he hollered
on
back
his
at me and
dogs.
said, "Yo, you know what? I got
And
this. I got this other little
when he
jip.
goes
She's
to
bred like
eating
this. Da da
internally,
da da da.
what it does is
I want to
actually
send it to you, man. And
tears the pads right off
if you willing to do this
of
breeding with her
so
and split the litter with me,
we don't really
then
get a whole leash out here
after
like
that you
Yeah.
can have her. She's yours."
in addition to
Hmm.
I said, "All right, cool."
ever since
Now
turned on to
the problem I ran into
and
was
tracking
the
game.
bitch I paid for, the OFRN
Very
bitch.
strong as well.
Yeah.
He sends me a pedigree, but
And
no
especially the
registration
sexes,
form.
when they turn on, man, like they are definitely
Damn.
more interested
Right.
in
So now
you know,
you have to have that transfer of ownership,
Yeah. Exactly.
right, in order to register the litter. So this
interested.
bitch is about to go in heat right behind the little jip, and I can't even use the bitch like I want to use her, or at least I won't be able to register that litter if I do,
Yeah.
if
Hmm.
I do decide to use her.
Yeah.
So when I reached out to the brother, I said, "Yo, listen, man, this is not what I need. I need that registration form. I need that transfer of ownership form." He tell me he never heard of such a thing. He didn't know nothing about it.
Wow.
Now, what good is that?
See, that's the but see, you got dog men to do stuff like that, man. That's why you got to watch out for shit like that. You
Now,
got
now,
dog
now,
men to do that.
here I am. I'm saying, like, bro, I done spent money to breed this little jip twice already, literally traveling from New York to Georgia to try to fulfill my end of the bargain.
Hmm.
But I'm still waiting on you to, you know, get the first part of our agreement right.
Yeah.
Right? Like this little jip, she wasn't even in the conversation when I called you. When I called you, I was calling you about the OFRN bitch. So,
Mm.
being that we haven't got that part resolved,
Yeah.
why should I go ahead and spend more money to breed this bitch, to breed this little jip? Who's gonna travel another 2,000 miles to do that shit all over again, bro? And spend that money trying to make that happen in the first part of our bargain. It hasn't been reached.
Yeah. You can't do that one.
Yeah, man,
Can't do
don't make
that
no
one.
sense, man.
No.
So I'm
Nah.
kind of on the fence whether or not I'm gonna allow him to cover her this go around. I
Hmm.
may just wait another 6 months. He'll be about 2.5. Then he'll be that much more mature.
Yeah.
But quite honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna let them decide it. I'm gonna let them decide it, man.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of watching the dogs. Just letting them hang out and see how they do. If she
Hmm.
allow them, I may let them go ahead and get it
Yeah.
because I definitely want to see what they throw. I want to see that OFRN Klaus on top of that Bolio tombstone. That's gonna be that whole macho buck thing, man, that works for me.
Hell yeah.
All right. So,
Santana Red Dog said OFRN to Gaston has been making some fire.
ability to bulk up.
Yeah, that Gaston blood is different.
See, this boy's
I haven't I've never heard anybody say anything bad about that Gaston blood. That's a fact.
on to the hunt.
No, I heard a lot of good stuff about that
He
blood,
hasn't
man.
caught anything yet,
Matter
so
of
we
fact,
haven't allowed him. We haven't released him
I
to
have
anything yet. So
Now with
a lot
those
of good stuff about that
for
blood.
right now,
those pups you
we're
say
on to
dropped 8 weeks ago, you still got any of that around?
see if we can
No,
find
I let all
how's
I
the
let all of them
force right
go,
now. So,
which wasn't nothing but four of them.
but
Got you.
looking at him saying,
Yeah,
man, he could
because I
absolutely
wasn't I wasn't
turn
prepared
out
for
to
no,
be a much bigger dog
you
than
know,
we
to keep no more of
anticipated.
them puppies like that. I got a
Um,
Right,
yard full. I'm in the city. I'm
he
in the
is
city also.
definitely
You know what I'm saying? But
unlike
right,
what he
right.
was when he
yeah,
first came in.
so I'm kind of pushing it myself.
The boy's going after
Yeah, I
targets.
can't wait till I
Anything
get to that
teenage
point where I
related.
can
And this is all teenage
just
stuff.
put them in
Very
in a
prolific
space
bloomer.
space of their
You
own,
know,
man, in their own
so
world, so they could just be
those
who they
in
are, man.
development, you have
Yeah, I've been
something
looking
like
for me some
Parmesan.
some land in the country
Let's say
myself, man.
Parmesan,
But
who will find freaking holes
shoot,
that,
I
I
ain't
tell
had no
you,
luck yet.
stuff could get into.
when I bring them
So
out
we
here
don't know
during the
exactly
day,
what
like you see, he's on a leash now,
that an animal is
but
Mm-hmm.
yet. But anyway,
when we go out
everybody
tonight,
stay
them
humble.
motherfuckers they run free,
Stay.
man. I
Oh
take them off
yeah,
the leash, man. Yeah, man. I
I
take them
know
off
they.
the
I know
leash.
they be loving that shit.
Stay.
Oh my God, man. I
Stay.
love it. I love it for them. You understand?
Yeah.
To me,
So
that's the way they should be.
basically,
You
he did some
understand? As
See, I
long as
got to.
they good with
stay.
the recall,
Stay.
man, let them
Mm-hmm.
go
Oh
ahead and
yeah,
be dogs, man.
yeah,
Recently, he's
yeah.
having some pad trouble
I got some
because he
spots
tends to
like
dig
that
his
too,
holes
man.
on this
But the
asphalt.
snake's so bad,
And
so that's why I'm waiting for this fall
when he goes to
time.
twisting and
You
turning
know.
it,
Right.
what it
Yeah.
does is actually
That's one thing I
take the
can
pad
honestly say.
trouble
We don't
right
we
off
don't get
right
the
off his
snakes too
weed.
bad,
Um,
but
Mm-hmm.
we
so
get our fair share of
we don't really
swampy
feel like
areas up
he's
here.
here anymore.
Yeah.
Because we got these two rivers coming
Since he
together,
ever
it
since
makes
Mm-hmm.
he
for it makes for a lot of
taken
rain
on to
and
shooting game and tracking game,
the river levels
has
can get pretty
responded
damn high.
well to the
Oh
recall.
yeah.
And that's to be expected. When they turn
My
hot,
brother Brandon
they
Blue in
tend
the
to get
building
more
said, "Peace, fellas.
interested
Peace,
in
peace, Brandon Blue."
Brandon.
you know,
Brandon, what's up?
catching whatever it is, then
Yes, sir. Yes,
uh
sir.
It's like a nice little designated little
interested in
quiet area, man. It look like it should be some running around out there.
Oh
You don't
yeah.
ever see no rabbits and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
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 Yeah. I just, like I said, I just got to be careful, man. I got to be
Mm-hmm.
careful, man. We got a lot of, you know, I had a
Yeah.
motherfucker try to say something to me about why I have these kind of dogs. What? Like,
Damn.
motherfucker, who are you?
For real. Like
The
what
fuck
the
are
hell?
you really in your
Shit.
right mind? And it's always them others. It ain't the
Yeah.
brothers, it's the others. You understand?
Yeah.
Questioning me about who gave you the right to question another adult about any choice or decision that they make.
And exactly.
But you
That's
have these
crazy,
people
man.
with that mentality, man, where they feel they're entitled to question your judgment.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, if you don't get the hunk away from me, I'm gonna let this dog go. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Man,
man.
that's crazy, man.
I'll
It
be
is
I'll be having
crazy.
I'll be having to woof at some of these people, man. Like, yo, and it's so funny, man, because perfect example, people right next door, right? I
Yeah.
don't know whether the guy was visiting or whatever the case may be. He goes out on his back porch. Their back porch looks directly into my yard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when he went out on the back porch, I heard him say, "Oh man, I can't stand fucking dogs,"
Oh
right?
shit. Yeah.
But he didn't know I was in the yard at the time. So fast forward to yesterday. Hey, bro, you got some pretty dogs. You got some good looking dogs, man. Yeah, they're beautiful.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of. I already know them kind right there, man.
You know
I
what,
can't stand them, man.
man? Gotta watch him, man. Gotta
Yep.
watch him, man. I remember when I had a property, man. That this the property I'm in now. I'm renting, but when I first moved to this area, I had purchased a little four family rental property, and
Yeah.
I kept one whole apartment just for the dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the dogs was housed inside, but we had the nice sized backyard. They could go out there and do their thing. And the neighbors used to do shit like, the dog would be on a spring pole swinging, and the neighbors would fuck around, call the police, and tell them I'm hanging the dog in my yard.
Yeah, see, that's type of shit I'll be talking about and shit. That's why I be like that privacy shit, man. Cause neighbors just assume shit. You know, they like to assume. So,
Well,
you
see, that was
know,
the thing. They knew the fucking dog wasn't being hung because the dog had been up there for a good hour. If you
yeah.
hanging a goddamn dog, it's not gonna live for an hour,
Yeah, it was just
you know.
stupid folks, man.
So I'm literally in my yard working the dog, man, and the cops are in the neighbor's yard, and we had a 6 foot privacy fence, but it wasn't the newest fence, right? It
Yeah.
had some of the panels and shit missing and
Yeah.
shit like that. So they on the other side of the fence, peeking through the cracks,
Yeah. See what I'm
and the
saying?
cop peeking through the goddamn fence at what I'm doing in my backyard.
Yeah.
I wanted to go in the house and get that thing and stick it right in the hole and pull it. You know,
So that type of shit don't make no sense, man. That's why that's just crazy, man. And a
it's
lot of the time, them
ridiculous,
folks
man.
call they like to call the police and all that old extra shit just for drama. Just to they know, like you said, they know that that damn dog wasn't hanging, but they do that shit just to bring drama and just extra shit. You know what I mean?
Real talk,
Yeah,
real
yeah, just
talk.
extra shit.
Samurai said, but if you were in real danger, wouldn't nobody call nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear with the ghost
they do
face
that,
dog.
man. That shit
Nobody
crazy.
would even call them for help, right? Real
That's
shit.
for, yeah, that's real. That's for real, man. Don't make a lot of sense.
It's the
But
good, bad, and the ugly with this, man. There are days, man, when I get so frustrated, with the limits that I have to put on my dogs. Uh, my cam dogs are good for anything on 4 feet or two.
mm-hmm.
And I've literally had to, dial my boy back, because he's on go. On site is go.
Yeah.
That's how he is. He don't care what it is, man. If it's on 4 feet, on site is go. If it's
Yep.
on 2 feet,
Exactly.
or if it's on a bicycle and it's moving too fast, he's on
It's
go.
on go. Yep. That's how it's supposed to be though. Shit.
Right. But me telling him no, telling him stop, and all that kind of
Yeah. All that shit. Yeah.
is
Don't do
literally
that.
working
And
against.
he confused. They confusing. Yeah.
Right.
I
Right.
be the same way with my dogs and shit. They see a dog and I'm trying to tell them the hell they don't know which the go or the stay. You know
Right. Right.
that confuse the dog though. Yeah, it does,
Instincts say
especially a
go,
young dog. Yeah.
but you sitting there telling no, no, no.
Yeah.
That ain't that
Exactly.
that, that ain't that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool. It really
Yeah.
ain't, man. But
Yeah. But
that's why we do what we do, man. We keep our companions. You know what I mean? And
hmm
we keep them where we need to keep them, and keep them how we need to keep them until we can get to where we want to be with them.
yeah, exactly. But
It ain't
yeah.
gonna be much longer. I know that, man. I know that, bro. We've been working and working and working, and sometimes shit just works against you.
Yeah.
There's days when I wake up and I wonder, is life itself trying to kill me?
Mm-mm.
Like shit. Anything that can go wrong does go wrong. It's just crazy shit. And then dealing with the dogs, they just being who they are, but
Yeah.
you're forced to discipline them and all of that because of what other people might say, what other
Yeah.
people may think, or what other people may do. I'm so tired
hmm
of that shit. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I know
There,
it,
there was
man.
times when I thought about literally, like, let me just get the hell out the game, wait till I'm where I need to be, and then start all over.
It
But
make you
then
feel like that. Yeah.
But when I look at them and they look at me, it's like, man, y'all motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. We gonna tough this one
Nowhere.
out
Hell
together.
yeah. We're gonna ride to the
We gonna stay.
goddamn wheels fall off.
Right, right, right. Come hella high water, man. We in this together till we get where we trying to go, man.
Hell yeah.
Everything else, man, is obsolete.
Absolutely, man. I know I didn't goddamn been through with these dogs and shit. It just, but now they got to the point, like you say, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We ain't going nowhere. Shit, we ain't
And
going
we
nowhere.
really shouldn't, man. We really shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason in the world, man, why, just being a normal everyday person, man. In all other respects, I'm the same as anybody else out there. I just happen to have my dogs, man. So all that other kind of crap, man, is just, y'all doing too much, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
for
doing too
real.
much.
Exactly, man. Yeah, but you ever decide to make your way down to Georgia, man? Shit, we'll damn sure get something popping with these
I ain't
damn.
gonna lie, man.
Well,
If this dude pop up with this paperwork anytime soon, if he get his shit together anytime soon, I'm taking this bitch right back down to Georgia immediately.
yeah. Is he on?
Um,
Is he up toward Atlanta somewhere, or where he at? Like North Georgia
he's in
somewhere?
Forsyth.
Okay, yeah, he
He's
up.
in Forsyth, so he's like maybe I think an hour outside of Atlanta, if that.
Yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
he ain't too far at all, man. And you know, he's got that he's got a lot of like they focus on that whole Hollingsworth's bull,
Mm-hmm.
but they you get a lot of the macho buck, the macho bear, you get a lot of that, that just that whole family tree.
Yeah.
They've been running it real strong, man. So that's what I'm in. I really want to see a lot of that, man. And I definitely like the old family red nosed dogs, but they
Mm-hmm.
gotta be working.
Yeah.
And this Klaus cross, I love the athletic ability it gives them. You understand? Like these dogs show real ability.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that you put something on one of these dogs, and then they do the damn thing, man. They
Yeah.
will frustrate the shit out of a dog and then chew him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you
So
mean.
it's definitely a
Yeah.
thing, man.
Yeah.
Them
Yeah.
hogs, man. You could let them go, whatever, and they gonna handle their business. They gonna handle their
Mm-hmm.
business. So I really
Mm-hmm.
like that. I really like that out. I've seen the old family red nose. Some dudes is crossing it with the Chinaman. Um, that that Michael Myers
Yeah.
was a nice look, man. Shout out to Buck City Kennels, man. I hate what happened to that brother.
I know it,
Um,
right? That shit crazy.
people is always up to no good, man. People is always up to no good. I literally had a neighbor, dude, live in the building. He's got this little old black dog. I'm guessing it's a mutt. The
Mm-hmm.
dog is an old dog, right? And my female Raina got loose. She got off the chain one day, and she was hanging out in the front of the yard. She got out the backyard and came to the front of the house. This dude brings the dog in the building, screaming and yelling at the top of his lungs. Oh, Ray, your dog ripped me the fuck apart. Your dog ripped my fucking dog apart.
What the fuck?
And I'm looking at him, and I've seen what happens when a dog smaller than Raina
Mm-hmm.
grabs hold of a human hand, right?
Mm.
I've
Mm-hmm.
had it happen just in working with the dogs. They leave whole puncture wounds, bro.
Yeah.
You are usually not in a position to grab hold of that dog and bring it back inside to its owner to say what happened, right? And I'm looking at the man. He's an older dude, right? He ain't in the
Yeah.
best shape. It takes him, you know, you can hear him walking up the stairs, bro. Like
Damn.
just walking up the stairs to his apartment. So if you tell me my dog attacked you, number one, you should be leaking all over the place. Ain't no blood on this man. He got, you know, he got a scrape here and a scrape there, but that's not what we talking about at all, right?
Yeah.
And there's no way you would have been able to grab hold of the dog to bring her in, right?
Hell no. No,
So you doing
absolutely
all this
not.
screaming and yelling at the top of your lungs. I said, "Oh shit, man, is your dog okay? Where's your dog? How is she?" "Oh, she's across the street." Man, I looked out my front door and looked across the street. Man, his dog is just somebody else has got his dog, but his dog
Mm.
is pissing and pooping. The dog is not laid out. It's not ripped up shreds. It's not. It ain't leaking. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with his fucking dog at all.
Damn.
So these motherfuckers literally called the police, and when the police showed up, I stuck my right hand out. I said, "Listen, I'm gonna show you something. If that dog got loose and was in the frame of mind to bite something, this is what you'd be looking at. Because I have a puncture wound that you can still see through the meaty part of my thumb going right back, you know, to that softer webbing. You
Yeah.
understand? And
Mm-hmm.
you see it on both sides. It's plainly evident. Like you can't miss that motherfucker." And I told the cop in no uncertain terms, I said, "Listen, man's lying. Because if that bitch got loose back there on that chain, there's another female pit back there. They were raised together, but nevertheless, if she was on some bullshit, that's where it would have started,
Yeah.
right? On top
Yeah.
of that, if she bitten him, this is what he would look like. Something on him would look like this." And the cop looked at me and said, "You know what? Thank you very much, sir." Really.
Yeah.
And so when
Yeah,
I
man.
finally got the police report, it said dog got loose, incident reported, end of report.
Yeah. Yeah, folks be
But
full of bullshit.
the motherfucker called my landlord, told the landlord the same fucking story, and told the landlord that he's got hospital bills and shit. So what you literally trying to do is bilk me to pay your motherfucking hospital bills. You tried to line me up, motherfucker.
Damn.
Do you understand what kind of people these pit bull owners are? They ain't a whole lot different from the dogs, you know.
Exactly. For real. For real.
Like, motherfucker, do you really realize what you set yourself up for, what you doing? So my thing was, bruh, it's time to go. Cause you know, situation like that'll make me hurt somebody. I ain't gonna kid you. A situation like that would really make me hurt somebody. I'm not the type of person, man, that takes that kind of shit lightly.
Yeah.
Now he gets a pass because he's definitely an elder. But he ain't no brother. He's another, and
Hmm.
that don't fly with me, man. It just
Yeah,
don't.
that shit's crazy, man. That don't make no damn sense, man. It's trying to destroy a motherfucker livelihood
Right,
to try to get a dollar.
right.
Shit.
You trying to set me up for some shit? Oh, I love pit bulls. You know, I've had them, and this, that, and the third. Motherfucker, you hate these dogs. You hate the very fact that they're here. He tried to, oh, well, I walk my dog during certain time. If we can just coordinate, man, I don't give a fuck when you walk your dog.
Shit. What the
And you
hell?
lucky I don't let her grab a hold of that motherfucker, because if I tell her to, she damn sure will. And that's the one thing that I can definitely say about the Camelot dogs. You can teach them the difference between what's a threat and what's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can teach them, all right, hold back, it's okay. No, fuck that, go get it.
Hmm.
And they'll listen on
Yeah.
both counts. They will listen
Yeah.
on both counts. I love the blood for that. I love that blood for that, man. I think Art Sedaris, man, when he did his thing with Camelot Kennels, what most people didn't realize about what he was doing is not a whole hell of a lot different than what I'm looking at. And he took those South Florida big red catch dogs that was primarily bred for hog hunting, and he brought
Mm-hmm.
it back to the old family red nosed dogs. And he started producing dogs with, because the Camelot dogs are bred for that hog hunting. They
Yeah.
come bigger, they come bulkier, they come thicker. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they come with all of that. But when you bring it back to the old family red nose, you put a little bit more athletic ability in them,
Yeah.
and that's a recipe, man, for success all day long. In the wrong hands, it's a recipe for disaster. But
Oh yeah. They call them big motherfuckers anchor dogs in the cash dog term. They call them anchor dogs.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Well, that's definitely what you get in a Camelot dog. You get a good goddamn anchor dog, because when they grab hold of that thing, it's gonna scream like a motherfucker, and they gonna hold that thing. Woo!
Yeah, dude had called me one day asking if I need me an anchor dog. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Like he's like, man, them little dogs, man, the damn hogs keep dragging their ass. I need something to hold them down. I said, oh, okay. I ain't know what the hell an anchor dog. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Something to
man.
goddamn sit that bitch still.
The one thing about them, man, and it differs substantially from your typical box style dog, is
Mm-hmm.
that the box style dog will release its hold and go hit. It'll hit a stifle. It'll hit a leg. It'll
Yeah,
it
yeah.
and try to get a bite
Better,
somewhere else. That
yeah,
cam dog, they don't release they hold, man.
yeah. Oh, that's
Once they
good.
grab hold of that thing, that's it. That's where they stay. They live right there. So whatever that dog or hog got, it better hope it can come up out of that. Because once they grab hold of it, they not releasing it for nothing, bro. They not
Yeah,
releasing it
that's
for nothing.
that's what that's what you want. That's what you want.
Yeah, that tenacity right there, bro. I've sat back in pure amazement, man. And then when they get to really kind of shaking and trying to flip a thing over, man, it's ooh,
Yeah.
mm, God help him.
Mm-hmm.
God help him. Whatever it is, God
Damn,
help him, man.
man. Yeah, yeah. I need to jump off of here now, though, man.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say it's
called it
midnight,
night.
bro. We
Yeah,
have definitely done the damn thing. I appreciate you coming through, hunt
man.
down.
I appreciate it, man, and I'm definitely need. I need to goddamn link up with you, man, and do some
Absolutely,
things, man. Like for real.
absolutely, man. I'm gonna make it my business to get back down to GA, man, because a lot of the studs, man, that I want to use for this jip, they down there at American Rebel Kennels, man.
Oh, okay.
And his selection is very, very nice. Very, very
Oh,
nice. You see that you just see the things that went into the whole the Mayday dogs, the Macho Buck dogs. You see it all in them dogs, man. You see it 1,000%.
damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he got some stuff in there, man. That's like 91% Hollingsworth's bull. And when you look at this dog, you can't tell me that this dog is not Macho Buck reincarnated. It's like just real, real nicely bred, man. They really stuck to the script. Uh, I would definitely need to I want to see him work, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah. No
but they
doubt.
down there in the area for it.
Hell yeah. We'll definitely goddamn link up, man. Come down this way,
So,
make it down this way.
yeah, I hear
That's
folks
for
over here at
sure.
the dog evaluate your
Santana Red Dog said we need more of these, Ray.
ability
No doubt. 100. 100. I'm gonna make
location.
sure that we
There's
do that, man. I'm gonna
prey
try to
drives
do this a
going
little
on.
bit more regularly.
There's some prey drives going on.
But Hunt Down, thank you for
And
coming through, bro. I
Man, I
appreciate you, man.
appreciate it,
It is
man.
all love, man.
Oh yeah, salute to you, salute to the chat, man. Y'all hold it down, man, and keep on bulldogging, man.
That's what it
Keep
is.
on bulldogging,
All is as it should be.
no
We do
doubt.
nothing less. Let's just keep that heat, baby. Keep the
Yes,
heat.
sir.
Just brushing them down. So
All right. Peace and blessings.
All
We're
right.
gonna wrap this
but
up, y'all.
I was looking at him saying, man, he could actually be
If anybody got any
be much
final
bigger than
questions, y'all can go ahead and shoot them out. Now, hunt
So
down.
Yeah.
You on Instagram or any of that? You wanna put your information out there?
a lot thicker
No,
than
I
it
ain't. I
was
don't.
when
I
he
don't think
first
I'm on
came in.
YouTube. That's it. I don't even do Facebook or none of that no more. I
He
used
was
to be
really
on
going after
Facebook and all
Burrow.
that, but yeah, I'm just laying low.
And this is all
But y'all
Yeah,
go check
yeah,
out
I'm on
Hunt
you.
Down Kennels, man. Brother been in the game seriously since the 90s. You know, that 30-year experience and history. Don't hesitate to hit the brother up with some questions. You know,
Oh,
especially y'all budding dog men trying to get into the game. You know, take advantage of the brother's experience and insight. He definitely shared a couple of things with me tonight that I'm gonna take advantage of. And I urge y'all to do likewise. And don't forget to visit the brother's channel here on YouTube, like his videos, comment on his videos, subscribe to his channel, and share his videos. Right?
I so
Understand
appreciate
that
it, man.
YouTube is a platform that actually monetizes these videos when you get to a certain point. And as dog men, this helps us out just a little bit, right? Every little
Yeah,
$5, $10 pays for something.
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
So y'all definitely go ahead and hit us up. And with that, I'm gonna say peace and blessings. Imperial Flame Kennels, keep the heat.
Pads right off his feet. So